parents out and all that. Oh, if you'll bear with me and I'll go through the chat as we normally do. No doubt we've lost a lot of the chat, so I'll apologise to whoever was in first. We are on the top of my list. We have Dan. Hopefully, Dan, you've got yourself sorted now, matey. Let us know in the chat. You got your electric and that sorted. Digger Evans, welcome. Valleys, Chris, good to see you in the chat, my friend. Chris is ready to start finally track lane. Oh, it's a great feeling when you get to that stage, isn't it? It's also a bad feeling when you have to start ripping it up because it's gone wrong. Tony and Jake and back to Dan. Brian, Mav, sticking a link in for Brian's train shop. Thank you very much, Mav. Bear with. Chris, Brian, a lot of chatting going on, all you talking to each other, which is great because, again, I do apologise. Bear with me, as I say, I'm just trying to find them, getting through everybody. Oh, Gary, welcome into the chat, my friend. Hope you're keeping okay. Leicester Station team. No, yeah, I've just said Gary. Oh, Jesus. Don't ask. Just don't ask. Arthur Humphreys, welcome in, buddy. I hope you're keeping well. Monsieur Jason, whose crew planning is nicely slotting into place at the moment. That is all I shall say. I've said hello to Digger Evans, haven't I think. Secret Anorak, welcome in, buddy. Craig, and you. No, it's Rob and Grace time. Yeah, it is very much 21:04. 34 minutes late. Terrible, terrible. I'll have to start finding ourselves, I think. Victor, I said hello to, I think. Trevor, good to see you, buddy. Timber, Sabaloy, oi, Sabaloy. Ray Bertelson. Hi, Rob and Grace and the rest of the seriously silly chat room. Yeah, that about sums it up, doesn't it? Grace is just doing some checks on Mum before she goes to sleep. Then she's going to make a drink and then you can get rid of my ugly mug. So, Timeout. Adam, you keeping well, mate? Stop, I've got Grace disease. Are you keeping well, my friend? Berkeley Junction, evening to you. Mum and Son Train Rail fans, everybody spam for them, please. We watched a video this week where Ray was busy. They'd taken a part of the layout up and he was busy sanding it all down. Didn't have time for the camera, he was too busy. Fair dues to him. And Tim Maslin, welcome in, mate. Good to see you. Oh, we're having a bit of an issue with the internet this side. Oh, damn, that's ridiculous. Jesus H. So I presume the family and that are staying over on Anglesey, are they? Yeah, because that aircraft crash was, about 2 miles away from where they are at the moment? SJ Train World, Simon, welcome in, my friend. I think I said hello to Trevor Veal, I think. Did you? Ivo, welcome in, my friend. How you keeping? As I said, bear with, I'm just trying to quickly spin through everything. Ray Bertelson, Victor, yep. Literally $2,000 to replace all that's destroyed. If I was to replace like for like, Jesus, that is awful. That is absolutely awful. Daz Faulkner, I haven't seen you for a little while. I hope you're keeping well. I know you've been busy with your side, very busy. Gizmo Builder, And SJ Dusty, welcome into both of you. I'm going to do a bit of... I've got the keys for the outside there. I'll do a bit of housekeeping just while Grace is busy. If all the moderators, I'm hoping that you read the description. I'm not going to name any names or point anything out, but just a little bit of tidy up after last Tuesday, and speaking with a couple of moderators privately, just moving forward. And it's going to be a one-time thing because we hate rules. We hate them. I don't want to go on about things. We don't want anybody abusing the moderator powers, just for whatever you're in giggles. When it comes to putting people in timeouts, please first, if you feel that somebody said something controversial, address it to that person first. Give them a chance to say sorry because they might not have realised. If it continues, give them a small timeout. And what we've decided is that there's going to be 3 timeouts, increasing in severity. If after the final timeout they're still at it, then they get banned. Again, as always, anybody disrespecting mods gets banned straight away. Sod them, they can go. But let's just keep the moderating tidy from now on, because having to read through that last Tuesday was kind of the laughs were amazing, and it was just a little bit spoiling the way the moderating was going. So it's not blaming anybody. I really don't care. I'm not bothered because it's gone, done and dusted. But from now on, just no abusing moderator powers if it's possible, please. And just graduate the timeouts with warnings. That's it. All done and dusted. But you know us. We really don't give a monkeys, do we? You know, it's whatever. Just click back. Oh, I like that one, Mav. Dan, have you claimed for £5,000 worth of model layout equipment you left in the kitchen? Oh, about 30 years ago, I ended up getting in a flood in Llandudno, just down the road from where Dan is now. And there was an estate there. After the waters died down, because you were walking through 3 and 4 foot deep waters. After the waters died down and they sent the insurance assessors and everything like that, one of the estates became known because people were claiming for like tellies and video recorders and things. And then as the insurance assessor was leaving out through the front door, they would pass the equipment around the garden over the back, so the next door neighbour can then claim on theirs. Craig, those track pieces that you downloaded, the track plans. Yeah, read it, Rob. Read it. Thanks. Simon, yeah, can all put, yeah. As Simon just said, it all mods can make note of the description, and that'll be it, done and dusted, and it'll never be mentioned again because I can't be bothered with rules. It won't all allow me to read it. Well, I just buzzed over it there, Jake. So don't worry. If you can't read it, you can't read it. Don't worry. I just buzzed over it very lightly there. It just like I said, it basically boils down to don't abuse the powers. Give people a chance. Give people a warning. 3 chances on timeouts. If they continue, boot them. Yeah. Dan, GoFundMe going live tomorrow so I can try and get sorted to the dishwasher and the girlfriend. Yeah, let's hope she's not watching from there, Dan. Michael Lowe, welcome into the chat, my friend. Hope you're all well. Did it go for it? Painting. Hope you're keeping well, my friend. Good to see you. That's Faulkner. I hope everyone's well. Missed you all. Been super busy working nights and new babies. Oh, no way. Little boy, little girl. Hopefully getting the shed next week. Thanks for your continued support. No worries. That's what we're here for. There's a lot that can't be done on a phone that needs a PC to deal with, so I found. That's true, Adam. Especially on apps. I do find them very, very limiting. Brian, we have missed you, Daz. We certainly have. We do tend to notice, and then me and Grace will speak to each other after the live or the next day and we'll say, oh, so-and-so wasn't in the chat. Like That's the point. We haven't seen Jimbo. Please, please, if anybody knows how to contact Jimbo, drop him a line and let's see if he's okay. I wish my 5K model railway stuff in my 8x10 foot kitchen is impossible. Rob and Grace seen my kitchen size. Yeah, true. Always worth a try. Craig, I've already used my layout for walking on and destroyed it, and the insurance on the house didn't cover it. It was not a common item in everyone. Bar stewards. Downstairs WhatsApp me. I'll have a look in a minute, mate. That's another thing that we decided to go into. That's between us, and it's nothing anybody's done wrong. We used to get loads and loads of messages all the time, so we couldn't interact with the chat. So we do try and limit. I will check, but we tend to try and limit how much of the messages we check. Trev, only use a laptop. Usually the best way, Trev. Moments on trail, friends, emojis. I hope you're both keeping well. As I said, I saw Ray busy in the shed with his son, and he looks like he was enjoying himself. You coming to say hello to everybody?
Yeah, sister on stats better. Not fantastic, but better than I were.
Bear with 2 secs.
Sorry, times 50.
No.
That's kind of too much for you.
Okay,
But
yeah.
I don't know if we need a new battery because it's...
Is it bleeping away, is it?
No, but I put it on me.
Here's Grace. Come in and say hello.
Hey guys, you're right. Sorry, just sorting Mam out.
I'm making a drink.
And now I'm making my drink. It is kind of my turn in the evening.
I've explained about they're not rules, are they? Just the guidelines for the mods, and I've just explained. We don't do rules, do we? No. We don't want to stop rules.
No, but we have to kind of be fair.
Mention it every now and again if it's needed, but I think this is the first time we've ever had to really mention anything.
Yeah. It's coming! Sorry, I just saw it on there.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I just saw it, so I could not.
Can anyone contact Jimbo? Yes, please. If anybody knows how to get hold of Jimbo, because I haven't seen him in the chat. If he's drifted away, that's fine. That's fair enough.
Who's that?
Jimbo, because we haven't seen him for ages, have we?
No, I told you before, you forgot, darling. Not the last live alive before he came in that was busy with family and things.
Yeah.
So I think he's just...
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, if anybody can drop him a message just to see if he's okay. Is that?
I don't know.
Oh, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yeah.
No, it's fine.
I'll explain in a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if anybody can contact Jimbo just to check that he's okay. Not pressure him to come onto the live, just to see that he's okay. Anyone keeping track of the volcano chaos in Ireland? I know.
We miss our ginger.
It's going nuts there, isn't it? Because I had that big one a short while back, and they've got they've got activity this week, haven't they? Craig! Hi guys, all be well. Should be live tomorrow night in building the Met Carp retaining wall kit. No worries, Craig. Just give us a shout and we'll drop in and watch. Mav, Dan, it wasn't your fault. You were sorting and placing all the cardboard boxes on the floor while you went through. Bit of conniving going on here between you and Dan. I like it. Dan, I can call her the dishwasher as she's not here now and she won't catch all this. Kevin Bradley, like Grace has already said Kevin, hasn't she? Hello, Grace. How's Mum doing? She's okay. Well, her mum's all right. Mum's actually got a bad shoulder like me. My mum is, well, she's just gone up to bed. She's okay. She's on the mend. She's had a few little blips this week, but nothing that we can't handle with doctor's assistance.
I think just as usual, as people with older parents will know, she might have picked up a little something in the hospital.
Kevin Hager. Hi, Grace. Love to Mum, says Tony.
Tony, did you say?
Yeah.
Hey, Tony. Choberton, yeah?
Yeah. Dude, Craig. Don't know what time we're released. Yeah, no worries. Well, I think if he's always the same, Andy will be live about 1 PM if I remember right.
Oh, we're going to miss it tomorrow.
Oh, God, yeah, we're going to miss it.
Is Andy
Yeah, Craig, if you're doing your live during the day, we are going to miss it. We've got, well, I haven't got it, but Grace has got mental health training to do tomorrow.
We're just going to get out.
Didn't know they bleep when the battery is low, Buzz. That's a pulse oximeter, not that thing, you dirty-minded. How dare you be on this channel with your dirty mind? She's heading back to Anglesey with the kids after spending with the dame with me here. Fair enough, mate. Everybody saying hello, everybody saying hello. Hi guys and all who is saying hello to me. I'm at work, so watching behind the scenes. There is a video of someone being evacuated in a blue look at Jesus. So it's going bad again, is it, Ivor? Don't know what the heck's going on over there, I really don't. But I will get to your message in a minute, Daz. Just notice, where's your sling, Rob? Do you anywhere know when she's casting the disability check? No, I've mostly come out of it, to be honest. More to try and encourage movement in the arm. Do a few exercises with it. I'm only really wearing it now, sort of maybe an hour at, whereas I was out of it for an hour at a time. I'm in it for about an hour at a time just to give it a rest. I just want to get back going, to be honest, mate. Should be about 8 p.m. Oh, that's fine, mate. We should be back. Well, we will be back by then. I'm just going with Grace. It's a refresher for the mental health training that the company has. So you stay on top of the latest policies and training and all that sort of thing. I'm just going out with her. So it gets me out, sees a few mates. Isn't Grace doing mental health training there with us lot? You're probably right, Kevin, to be fair. Yeah, I will give you 10 points for that one. Wayne, anyone else sad as me building models on a Saturday night? No, you're not sad. And if you say that again, I'm going to come and find you and I'm going to haunt you, Wayne. You are not a sad person. End of story. Mav, RGJ, maybe you could send it to Dan because he'll need it when his missus hears what he calls the dish. Yeah, that's very true, actually.
That's follow-ups.
No, happy with that.
What is that in here?
Is Grace trying to make you deaf by screaming in your ear earlier? Pardon? What did it? Pardon?
Is that off the wheels?
No, that was already in there. I know. No, you're not sad, Wayne. How dare you? Simon Trains. Simon, how you keeping well, mate? Thank you for dropping in, sir. Chris, I'm putting DCC chips in locos, Wayne. Does that count? No.
Oh, it's ballast.
You're not sad at all. That was ballast, she said, by the way, in case anybody had misheard it. Have to crawl over the ground for half a day tomorrow to finish installing some heater parts. Oh, Jesus. Protect your knees, bud. No carpet burns, please. £20, Chris Wallace. Brian, I DCC converted a loco today. Yes, we know, Brian. We know we officially know you're a DCC person. Don't we, Brian? Busted, Brian. Brian, £20 this way. Oh, no, it doesn't count anymore. Brian's converted. Craig, sorry I forgot to mention that one or two of the pieces of the track will miss some fish plates. Don't worry about it, mate. Oh, yeah, we received a package of Monsieur 66 today. We weren't going to mention it until we mentioned it in the video, but yeah, we received a package off Craig today to try and sort that issue that we've got with the...
We didn't put it in...
No, we didn't.
No, it arrived. Oh, we're not with it.
Oh, no, we didn't mention it in the video.
No,
so...
we did mention that it was coming.
Thank you, Craig. So, no, we haven't mentioned it by the time it arrived, so many apologies for that. But yes, Craig sent us a pile of track to try and sort the issue with the trains derailing.
Sorry, as soon as you said that, I suddenly thought...
The Evans, I'm painting some 3D prints. I don't care if it's Saturday night. Well said, mate. Need to get mine going again.
Yeah, just waiting for it to warm up, isn't it? You don't like the cold.
Maura, how are you keeping, sweetheart? Hope you're all right. Thank you very much for dropping in to say hello to us, sort of thing. Now, shall I pass you on to the beauty instead of the beast? I think that would be fair, wouldn't it? Or actually, we could. Yes, we could mention this draw, couldn't we?
Yes.
Whilst I'm sat here. So yes, we had the. Daz, I will have a look. I've just seen it. I will have a look in a minute, buddy. Back to the anonymous donation that we received.
No.
And
Because I can never say that word.
So yes, the anonymous donation we received. The person demanded that they remain anonymous, but we are forever grateful to them. So it's going to be a £50 draw, WWScenics voucher draw. So with that £50, you're going to get free delivery because they're brilliant like that. And what am I trying to think of saying? You might be able to use it if you haven't already. Use it with the RGJ discount code, but that would mean you need to spend more to get the free delivery. Now I'm just going to read. Bear with me looking down. I'm reading this out because I've already written it out.
You've had a bad brain day, haven't you?
I have had a bad brain day. All subscribers who clearly support the channel else with hints tips over the past few weeks will each get one entry. So all of you automatically get one entry. Patrons and members will get one entry extra each automatically. We're going to do donations of £1 through PayPal only. So our PayPal link to get any extra entries you want. Don't do anything yet, please. So donations of £1 per entry through PayPal if you want to go extra. It's going live tonight, obviously. We're going to do the draw in 2 weeks' time rather than dragging it on too much. The winner on that night, they will receive an e-voucher directly from, well, actually, it might come to us, so we'll send it on to you. It'll be an e-voucher to spend at WWS. Any funds that we raise through donations, this is why we mentioned about the donations, because then we can continue with another draw later down the line. And in the event of anybody winning and they don't want the voucher, like they did with Jason's one, wasn't it? They can just roll it onto somebody else. So yeah, everybody who's always in the chat, so you can, all of you guys here automatically got an entry. We're going to check over the last few weeks with comments, hints and tips and everything. Proper supporters, they'll get their entries. Patrons and members, you get an extra entry each. And if you do want to, you can get an extra entry for £1 if you want. But if you don't want to, that's fine. We're not bothered, honestly. So that's that. We'll, rather than go any chaos, if you do want any extra entries, don't do it straight away. Otherwise, I'm going to be checking the phone every 5 seconds. Anyway, I shall pass it from the beast to the beauty. Catch you guys in a bit.
Wrong
phone.
Unless yours is now purple and sparkly and...
Are we talking about phones?
I don't know.
Well, that's not purple and sparkly either.
No,
And I'm sure as hell I'm not showing that on the... What are you thinking about?
No.
She's going to burp, guys.
Pardon me, guys. You can tell this is set for you.
That's because you're diddy.
Because you can't see my head.
That's because you're diddy.
Hello, everyone. I don't think I'm pale, guys. I think it's the lights before people worry. I don't know. Am I pale? Who? No idea.
Daz.
Oh!
Not going to show it in live, obviously.
So, where are we with comments? Obviously, I have no idea. I don't even know who we've got in as well, so it might be a hi.
2 seconds. Go up a bit. Keep going. Stop.
It's free delivery if it's inside the UK, says Simon. Oh,
No,
pardon me.
fair enough.
So yeah, Simon has just told us in the UK it's free delivery. Obviously it's not something that we can change on that, but there is always people, as I said, if they want to opt out they can, or with having a voucher means that they can make that order because it's, I don't know. We try to keep everyone updated on the progress. What's that with, Brian? What have I missed? Only available to UK only, Rob. Yeah, so just seeing that. Didn't actually know. Should have looked into it. Sorry, guys.
That's my apologies.
How can we drop out of a draw? Just drop us a message, Trev. If anybody wants to drop out, or say on here and I can write it down if you want to drop out. Keep it simple. Stupid. Is that what you wanted to say? Thank you, Rob and Grace, for all you're giving back. No worries, Gary. We wish we could give back more. I think it's just, we still need to do a patrons and members one, which we haven't even done yet. And I feel awful that we're not yet. Hopefully things will be getting there. I'm going to have to get my book, aren't I? Because I'm seeing people saying things. So bear with me. The other purple book. I have two purple books, you see. So I am seeing messages. I'm not there yet, but I'm seeing them. So, but Gary, you know, we just want to give back like where we can. Just feel it's not enough at the minute. Let me catch up with comments. But on that, I am just going to say thank you as always to our patrons, our members, our gifters, our donators, one time, multiple times. Everyone that's involved with the channel, people that comment, like, interact with the channel, everyone, all our lurkers that are sitting here watching. You look at the last video with Mam, and I don't know if comments have helped, but the video has just gone bigger than it has in a while, you know. So even things like comments and likes, I think even help us get there to reach out to more people.
Two seconds. Dan, a tad harsh. I didn't say it was £1 to enter. I never said that. I said everybody gets an entry and members get an extra entry. I never said it was £1 to enter a giveaway.
Okay, you're seeing the comments. So yeah, and lastly as well, thank you to all our mods. Without you guys, you know, on and off the live, you guys are brilliant. So thank you all. Has Gavin already said that, or did I beat Gavin to it tonight?
He's Gavin in, I haven't seen him.
Yes.
Oh, I do apologise. If I missed you, Gav, sorry, mate. I do apologise.
Unless he's coming now, I don't know. Rob, remember about postage only free within the UK. Do you want to add that onto the
Yes,
post?
That's my bad. I shall edit and add now.
Spring Cottage. Very good evening. I have gone blank on your name. It's been a little while. How are you, my love? I think I started talking to you over on Andy's, wasn't it? So it might be why your name hasn't stuck yet. I want to say Ron, but I could be wrong.
Thanks for everybody who corrected that about the postage.
Oh no, David, it's not sticking, is it, David? Hi again, darling. Sorry. It's Simon. Hello, buddy. You okay? We're talking about viaducts. Are we sure it's not aqueducts? Because according to me, it always is. Hi, Flymo, darling. Mum and son. Hi, Tammy and Ray. How are you guys doing? I did comment on your TikToks, that song that had been written for your brother Tammy. It was absolutely beautiful. His brother, isn't it? I'm questioning myself. I'm clearly doing that a lot tonight. Hi, Digger, darling. So I'm getting my hellos now to everyone. So R66, gosh, Grace had a Mrs. Doyle moment there. Not sure what it's that far on. I'm probably just proving. Digger said hi, Rob, as well. Hi, Digger, darling. Hope you're keeping well. Just popped in to see about the draw. Off out to dinner shortly, so can't stay. No worry, David, darling. Thank you for popping in, though. Emojis from Gav. So hi, Gav, darling, and emojis for mum and son as well. Victor, hiya, lovely. I guess if a winner is foreign and buy from another 100, they would probably do free shopping. I'm not sure on that one. I really don't know if they've got like an upper limit because of not being there, so I'm not sure. It's something maybe we can ask on Monday. Picture person, can you tell us the way to Londinium? On 55 down, you get there eventually. Huh?
A5 all the way, isn't it?
Oh yeah, the A55 takes you. No, which is the way that takes you along all the roundabouts that are like within
That's
a
the
mile of
A5,
each
but
other.
That is the right. That. He says Londinium.
Yeah.
That is the Roman name, so you follow the Roman route, which is the A5.
Okay, and all those annoying roundabouts.
I was being historically correct.
Okay, I hate those roundabouts. Why is there so many roundabouts on that I5? Just why? I've heard that Jake got a new friend called Copyright. How is that relationship going, Jacob? Oh dear. Yes, Hermitage Road.
YouTube music there.
Hiya, darling. Thank you for putting that because you know I'd go and look. As I said, I think we know that I'm not fully with it at the moment, but we want to be here. I know you're getting like a half-assed kind of you and me at the moment, aren't they? But just with us not being fully with it, but it's not that we don't want to do the live. We want to do the lives because of the family, and it makes us feel better. It's just not as well run as it ever is, if it ever is. I don't know. Spammy emoji, guys and girls, for mum and son. Purple Princess, is that your new nickname, Grace, as you love your purple? Wait, hold on. Did I see purple off Brian? I might have missed a comment because I'm sure I saw Brian's come up on the phone. Purple.
If Brian's calling you a purple princess, he's creeping for something.
No, he didn't call me purple princess. He just said purple. Which, in fairness, not that I've got much purple around me. Except my pen isn't purple.
Did you say hello to Pete at Hermitage Road?
Yes, because he actually put Pete, so I was like, oh, saves me looking. Grace on my ball tonight, only just switched in. Definitely not, to be honest. I've not long woken up. Does it look it? Probably. Still David. Sorry, David, darling. Oh, I swear, I hope when things get sorted, it'll be back to like, bam, but yeah, it's not at the moment. I just see having to go plate dinner for my guys. Love to you all. And so, Tammy, maybe see you a bit later, but love to you all, guys.
Thanks to Ray.
I meant for the additional entries if we're wanting to go additional. Sorry for the confusion.
That's fine.
I've missed a load of comments.
Yeah, don't worry about it, Dan. That was you've got 2 entries anyway, automatically, because you're a member and a subscriber, a supporter, what have you. It's just if you wanted to, and if no one's does any donations, that's absolutely fine. There's no hard feelings at all.
And in other draws, it proves that sometimes these people that don't are people that win things. So it's down to luck, isn't it?
I think I've just read another message.
Gizmo Ian, I think I've seen up on the phone. I'm reading 2 lots of messages here. Andy, howdy. So Andy, darling, we won't be on your live tomorrow. I've got my mental health retraining tomorrow. I'm going to wait like anything after. Rob is coming with me just to get a bit of normality, see some of our colleagues at work and things, and just refresh of the information. He's not officially doing the training tomorrow. He just wants to get out. So we won't be available to see you live tomorrow. I do apologise, darling, just in advance. Simon, did you go to Southampton Model Show? Sadly, during the event, gained a sore throat and was ill the next day. It felt rough.
Can I interrupt? Sorry. Gavin, regarding this WWS voucher, if anybody abroad wins it, Mr. Gavin Fry has now come back to us and said, if there are postage costs for you for the £50, Gavin will pay for those postage costs.
Oh.
So if you're abroad and you win it and you order the £50 worth and you have postage, give us a shout before you get into it, before you go and pay for it. Give us a shout, give us a screenshot of the postage costs. We'll send it over to Gavin, and Gavin will cover those costs. So we'll arrange that privately. But thank you very much, Gavin.
Oh, thank you for that, Gavdo. What have I done here? I'm losing it. I swear I'm losing it tonight.
You never had it.
No, this is true. We didn't go to any model show, but I think the problem is it's that time of year, and since COVID, we're picking up bulbs a lot easier than we used to. So that's what we're saying about Mam. We think she's got something while she's been in hospital. Again, it's a usual thing. You've done the camera the other way around tonight.
I don't know.
So apologies, guys. I've not been looking at you. I've been looking where the camera usually is.
The camera's on the other side, not the lead.
Well, yeah, it's usually that.
You don't be sob. There's a lead there. The lead is the big clue. You've been staring at the lead, haven't you?
No, I've just been staring at myself, to be honest.
Well, look in the videos. You don't. I was out. We've got the episode coming out tomorrow. It's obviously out for patrons and members tonight. And I've been trying to sort out the thumbnail. And all I saw in the video was Grace looking everywhere but the camera. So it's not that. You have just an aversion to looking into a camera lens.
Well, no, usually it's this side, though.
Yeah, but a bit closer.
Something at least closer.
Yeah, but the lead's there. The lead's the
I'm
bloody
not
clue.
once woken up. Leave me alone.
The lead's there.
Leave me alone.
Big pink lead. You dopey mare.
Oh,
Gary wants out of the draw. He's basically saying that because he's won one of our competitions already, he wants to give everybody else a chance.
Have I seen someone else say they wanted out as well? I honestly feel like I'm missing comments. So if people have already said they want out, please re-put it, because I'm clearly missing messages tonight. I don't know why. I am not meaning to. Oh, it's on top chat. I'm not meaning to, but please, please, please repeat your messages tonight, because I'm clearly missing.
She's been ignorant. She's been ignorant.
I'm going to slap you in a minute. Oh no, it's the right arm. I thought I'd gone and done the wrong arm.
By the way, I've got something to tell you. Lead!
Camera.
Lead! Camera! Lead! Camera!
I'm still looking there, guys. It's out of habit now.
There!
Break my neck while you're at it. So I've actually
My arm.
realised that somebody that set this up did not actually put all comments on. He'd only put top comments. So now I've got a string of comments that have appeared. So shall we see what these comments are? So I'm seeing Tim is in. Follow the yellow brick road. And Phoebix and Alton took me 5 trains for our replacement bus last Saturday to get to hotel.
Grace, forgot something. Seriously, forgot something. There's a camera there.
You're a dead man. Yeah, so I've just seen Gary. So obviously I've missed a load of comments because somebody didn't put it on the right one, but it's now not showing them. So let me do this at the back of my book. And then I've got it there. I'm writing this backwards, this ain't good. But then I've got here who is going to opt out.
Well, Grace, can you note Simon's comment, please?
Which? I'm not there yet.
The website says 150.
Huh?
On the website, it says that if you buy 150 quid's worth, it'll be free shipping for foreign, including import fees.
Oh, okay, that's handy. So if you want to splurge out. But Gavin has also obviously said if anybody is doing postage, international winner, do let us know. So Gary wants to come out. Obviously, if you change your mind, do let us know. It's always, you know, you're more than welcome to opt back in. I'm still looking there. I'm concentrating, guys. It's quiet. Gary, you want to opt out? I've seen that. So yeah, like I say, I might be missing comments tonight. Definitely repeat, guys. So in case anyone thinks as well that I'm ignoring it, I'm literally starting to see the messages where everyone said hello to Andy. So I don't know what's happened to it tonight. So yeah, saw that. Thank you, Gary. Your Irish accent came out there, Grace, for a few seconds. Sounded like Mrs. Doyle from Father Ted. Oh, really? I never realised I had an Irish twang, but I suppose I'm a bit of a mix of everything, so you never know. On website, yeah, so it says, by that, I'm going to screenshot that because I will forget. Oh, thank you for that, Simon, as well. Did the Romans build roundabouts? Nope. So I am blaming modern day. If anyone's been on that A5 and it's literally like, what is it, 5 roundabouts within a mile? It's ridiculous. You need to get spending, Simon. Message retracted. Paul Day. Hi, darling. You okay? So I'm sorry if we've missed you coming in. Obviously, messages weren't set on the right bit. I'm still looking there. Really sorry, guys. I don't think I'm going to be looking at you much tonight. I do apologise. Probably going to save your face, but it might be a good thing. Roman roads weren't straight. They just follow the old trackways, which were direct as possible. Oh, Simon, are you hoping to do a big order with them as well? Because you do have our voucher code as well. Need to get a pen and paint it purple now. So I do have several purple pens around, but I like this one because it was glittery. And I'm like funny, certain pens I actually write really nice with, as you guys have commented on my nice writing before. Have to go plate dinner. Yeah, so I'm finally there. Gizmo, hi, Grace. I've just messaged Rob, so no worries, Ian. Rob, Ian's messaged you.
Yeah, he wants out.
Ah, right. Right, I've got that. So thank you, Ian. So yeah, I'm just having this lesson. No, not to add you to the circle. Grace, when is the draw? When's the draw?
I've already put it, 24th of the 10th, 2 weeks' time.
2 weeks' time. So, and then we can also name it in the live that it will be the draw. Oh, pardon me. Grace, if you want to compare confusion tonight, I've already got Dan and Jake mixed up. Though Dan had no lecky and Susie was Dan's missus, and that's just for starters. So it's not just me tonight, Mav. It must be something in the air. I have enjoyed a nice sunny day today, though. That has been nice. I do like the mud effects, Tim. Oh, mud effects. That sounds interesting. Picture keeps freezing. Voice and comments okay. Is anybody else having techie issues, guys? Let us know if it's our side or possibly it's Trevor's side, if we can work this out together, guys. Brian, are you calling Grace the purple one? Quality Street does that too. You called her a sauce-scented sweetie with a little bit of nuts thrown in. That is exactly, that's probably the best way. So yeah, I'm the purple one. That is the perfect way to do it, especially tonight. I think I know why my eyes were moving a lot. Oh, he's in there. Yeah, they're very handy and work really well without having to use them, Brian. Well, Gavin, that's just fantastic. So yeah, no worries. Good luck to all. Don't forget, if you're ordering up stuff with a voucher, customs and tax charges outside of the UK. Who is staring at Lee? Lee? Who's Lee? I'm confused. Oh, the hospital-borne infection. So scary, Grace. Yeah, it's not good, is it? Chest infections, hospital-acquired pneumonia.
MRSA.
Yep. C. diff.
Yep.
She's not got, like, those, don't worry.
No.
Just a little bit on her chest, which this time of year, hospital, we're not worried. We're keeping an eye on her. I think I know why my eyes were moving a bit. Because, you know, my head today, I'm a little bit like, ugh. I just think my eyes just couldn't concentrate on one spot. That's got to be what
Well, it's not just that. The amount of work you've been doing in the shed as well today. Grace has had a massive tidy up in the shed.
Again.
chucked out a load of boxes and stuff that we thought we'd use, but they're just getting built up, aren't they?
So I've reorganised underneath and it's all nice and tidy again, and all the polystyrene is just like everywhere.
I think we need to aim next week is, even if it means getting steps so I can get up onto the layout to get that.
Because I can't cut properly with an angle grinder. Not
You're going to use an
grinder.
angle. You're going to use an angle grinder on the layout.
This is why I'm not with a power tools.
My angle grinder's a big one, you know, like a
No, the
builder's one.
rotary tool. I
The
was
Dremel.
testing you. Yeah, the Dremel. You said I can't cut straight with that. But I'm a bit worried about you doing it.
You can't drive straight.
I'm not straight.
No, you're by.
So,
No, to be fair, Grace, how many times have you driven now? You've driven Maggie a couple of times, haven't you?
Twice?
Yeah. That's usually what a couple means.
No, or is it 3 times? How many times have we gone out?
The only issue,
No.
Gavin, when he last visited, very kind, when I was still stuck in the sling, very kindly took Grace out.
He's mad. He clearly is.
He did actually manage to, both me and Gavin actually sort of climbed out of the car when we got back to the house and we kissed the ground, both of us. But yeah, I think even Gav will agree. The only issues Grace has got, she's driving a bit too close to the left, which we can sort out. Snowy's giving you a hint on that, isn't she? And you just panic a bit on the old roundabouts, don't you?
Yeah, but I honestly think why I'm going to the left is I'm used to looking from the left side. So
But
I'm
the thing
used to
is,
looking at that road position.
Like I said to you, the thing is, when you come up to roundabouts, if you have to stop, sod the cars behind
No.
you.
But how many passengers actually watch the road like a driver? And how long have you been telling me to watch the road? So I've been watching it. If I was in the left-hand car, I'd probably be fine. If I was in the left-hand drive.
You'd be driving in the outside lane.
It's very hard to do, Grace. What's that, Bri? What's very hard to do, darling? I'm obviously missing things. I am sorry. Getting there, Gavin scrambled to find to go to a place for water destroyed. Now was cancelled. It'll be 8 weeks before they can replace YouTube. Wow. So have you got power yet? Domestic.
Oh, sorry, no. Bri, can you put a link in for your shop, please, and so I can pin it again? Thank you.
Values retracted. Put the kettle on, Rob. I've already made us a drink.
She can get Gavin. She can drive straight. It was your wheels not pointing the same direction. Yes, she did need new rubber. She got new rubber, and Grace is still driving in the left.
Not as bad though. I've just got to get used to the road position from the driver's side, not the passenger side. Because I kept thinking, oh, I'm too far away or I'm too close to the edge when I'm actually looking in the right position now. Because when I got my ambo after driving
Carry on
into
with the
work,
comments.
yes, some of them are pretty direct. Is that camera misleading tonight?
Jesus, you are so far behind.
I'm trying.
Very.
Just want them home now. It's like walking around my house like a lonely old guy. Oh, I hate to say it, but there is a crappy mate hanging there. Hi Raymond, if I miss Raymond coming in. I don't have a layout at the moment, so not putting me into the draw. So Craig Irish 66 as well, not a problem, darling.
Simon's put the link, so I'm pinning the link to Brian's shop at the top if everybody wants to take a visit at some point. Where are you? You are really far back, aren't you?
As I said, today's just been everything. Washing, garden, shed. I've not stopped, have I? And clearly my head's now not stopping. Oh, she's sick. Raymond.
Buzz through it. Seriously, buzz through it.
Grace, camera, yeah. Try and pace. You can take me out of this drawer too. I think I got gizmos, didn't I? Yep, I've got yours, Ian. Gary is coming out. Everyone seems to come out on RGJ. So
Nobody wants to be in the prize draw.
no, he might join you, Robin OnlyFans. Who's that? Drawers there. Yep. Here's a camera, mislead it. Right. Did you repeat that, or am I just losing it?
No, you're just losing it.
Please remove me from a draw, Trevor Veal. Count me out if you've missed it. So I've got a couple here. Nobody wants to be in it.
Maura turned around and said, Grace, I'll take the place of all the lads opting out of the draw. So how many entries has Maura got?
Yeah, she got in there. Although that has been done where people give her to other people, doesn't it?
I think that'll just confuse things if we do that.
No, I know. Gavin's out as well. I'm an Irish descent. Oh, no way, Bri. Will you have a cup of tea, Father? Go on. That's funny. Yes, Grace, remove me, please. My neighbour drilled through the water feeding extension through it, so I have some power. Different, but desperate time calls for desperate measure. Grace, I'll set you right. I'm now catching up, aren't I? Grace, smile. Everyone's telling me to keep looking there. Lemonade, I know how expensive it was. Andrew 156, hi darling, hope you're keeping well. Hiya Matt. Oh, Matt, how are you keeping, darling? If you want to see the top of Roman engineer, visit the Pont de Garde in France, or I've been to Pont de Garde. I have been there before, not really been to Spain. Man, you mean this peephole in for woman like he's back on. Oops. Harris Tweed, hi darling. You're lurking in my background. No, there's no issues here. So yeah, I'm not sure if anyone else is having issues with their stream.
If they are, just either refresh their browser or restart the app.
I have an ad blocker and YouTube is misbehaving something rotten. Oh, it's cottoned on.
Condom.
Cottoned. I seriously said cotton, didn't I? Otherwise there is no help for me tonight.
It sounded like condom.
Oh, Jesus. Everyone's saying hello to everyone coming in. Anyone here have multiple brands of remote control points? Nope, but the collective might do if anybody wants to help Raymond Legs out. Everyone getting plenty of modelling done. I've been playing catch up and ploughing through my kit stash. Nice one. So from my map, I'll just go straight for a still saw then. Doesn't matter if Grace can drive straight when she goes to roundabouts all the time. Plus my missus doesn't do cozy nights, just mine to do everything. Alright. Just a quick mention to people that don't know, me and Bert Mr. X have opened an online train shop. Follow the link. Simon has put that out. We pinned it to the top. Simon and Mr. X have created a shop to bring second-hand items, fully serviced. That did not work. Fully serviced, and they're making sure that you're not getting ripped off at prices. They're really good prices, guys. They're trying to make it more realistic than the second-hand market can be at the moment. You're paying ridiculous prices for items that aren't even as good quality. But when they come from Brian and Mr. X, they are good quality. She can drive straight. It was, yeah. God, I really am behind. Mark Stanover, hi, darling. Kiss for ground. Did that really happen? No, yes. But I did say a prayer for him before.
I did.
Did you?
Seriously?
I was too busy getting out. And...
Yeah, no, I got out and kissed the ground. Honest to God.
Oh dear. Can you remember, where did I drive? Oh, the school, and then Gav took over, didn't need to park it. I was planning on building a baseboard of 2/4 hardboard. We're going to slate fun in between them since I want it to be lightweight. Oh, cool. Get a motorbike instead. That's more dangerous. Rob, she lives in Wales apart from Britannia Bridge. Where in the hell is there a Welsh road that's straight? Links as well. Got a neighbour. I drove in the UK 2 years ago in an LHD car and survived, so it isn't that bad. I honestly think I'm just used to watching the road from a passenger side, so my view of where the road is. My problem is I'm looking at the road and seeing that line on the right, and I'm thinking, I'm too far away, like I'm getting too close because I'm used to looking from a passenger side, not the driver's side. That I think I was better this time though, wasn't I? I was noticing that I was doing it more, wasn't I?
Mm.
So I think it is just getting out on the road more. It's been about 3 years since I've driven. So to get back into it again, it's just getting back into the habit, all the things. And unfortunately, it was a bit of a traumatic start to my driving start due to someone. So there's still the mental side to get over as well. Don't worry, it wasn't Rob. New rubber should always be used after every session. I don't drift it that bad. 2 of those trucks are reserved. Brian, I was talking to Raymond.
Speed up, Grace. Seriously, you're so.
Telford is full of roundabouts now. It's going for lights every 50 yards. There's kids who are on the roads now. Prize draw, what have I missed? So, Matt, we are doing a £50 voucher prize draw for WWScenics. If you want to opt out, you can. Everyone that is a regular, so yourselves, will be getting a vote in.
Go and read the description on the community page, Grace.
Oh, okay. Because I'm that far behind. Sorry.
So yeah, the description's on the community page tab. If you go and have a quick look at that, if that's okay, guys.
Oh, and Simon said it as well. So thank you for that, Simon, darling. No giving directions. I'm rubbish at directions. It's just details of the competition. Thanks, guys, for filling Matt in there. Jason Barnabas is growing his Irish descent if he keeps filling up on Bailey's sweets. All good, thanks, Grace. Been busy on the layout. 24th today, I'm travelling back from Scotland after a week up there, but I'll be at Model Rail Show Scotland Friday and Saturday, which is my next show. Cool. Not having a problem. An ad blocker is like, yeah. Cotton condom, not sure if that'll be any good. So I must have said that. I must have. Grace, have you come across some crazy rules in the nursing homes while on the ambulance? I'll answer that in a little bit. Let me catch up with the comments, lovely. Maybe ask me that again when it's calmed down. What is happening with the chat today? Oh, maybe it isn't just me then, if everyone else is finding issues. I was going to say I was missing bits.
I did see something online the other day that... oh, shut up, Alexa. That YouTube was having issues again with the chat.
Oh, okay. Jason, what part of Ireland do your family come from? Who's this to, Maura? Because I haven't seen Jason Barnabas in.
Jason is in.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, I've missed it then. Hi, Jace. He's going to hate me now. Chat and stream okay. This end, Ivo. Grace is a bit behind. I'm really behind.
Yeah, speed up.
You mean Brian and Mr. X? Brian, Grace, hi, all joining late is at the pub. Hi, Ron, darling. Hope you're okay. Sorry, Grace. Reading the same blooming comment. So Ron's in, not just me, do a good Simon, you've got a new online business. So I'm kind of skipping through now. If I've missed an important thing, do repeat. Secret Anorak Phil, hi darling. Seems like it. Tim, I did hear Grace or Simon and Mr. X. I kissed the ground once after climbing down from the biggest telephone pole in North London. Oops. I'm gonna go over to the pub. I'll try again. Hello, everyone. So I had seen it, Mark. I'm just obviously catching up. But I believe people are having issues with the chat.
Ivo's shooting off.
No, Ivo, darling.
He's probably already gone, but...
No, I think I'm catching up, actually. I'm on my last bit now. I'm so impressed with myself. Hello, at RE Driving. I passed my driving test in 1997 and haven't driven since. My old workplace paid for it, so I wasn't going to say no. I would definitely be a bit rusty now. Yeah, depends where you live, isn't it? I'm sorry to see that Ivo can't tell you why. Strangely, the pole was opposite the Isaac Walton pub. Hello there, Stanover. Good to see you. Barnabas Junction. Hi. I can't see Barnabas on my chat. Where is he said he's alone? Because I can't see him on it.
He's in here.
I can't see. Weird. I passed my test in 1983, but my vehicles are in storage now because I'm at Mr. Magoo now. Grace is so far behind, just skip to now. No, I've caught up, Bri. Knockers lame, Roger. Hey up, Womblers. It's fiddly diddly wiring 1mm nano lights into 00 scale vehicles. Hardest is drilling the tiny holes. Or I say a prayer for you now. And I've caught up. Are we impressed, guys?
Not really.
Thanks. Grace, if you see this message, you got caught up. Yeah, but the problem is, if I'm reading that 5 minutes later, I won't have caught up.
Jason was in the chat.
Sorry.
Jason was in the chat.
He did say he was going to be in and out, didn't he? Spring Cottage, bye all. Maybe see you on Scott's Rails live later. Or if you're still about after my dinner out. See you in a bit, darling. Enjoy your meal out, my love. Jason in and out. Yeah, he did say I must have been doing mum's obs when he did come in. Jason said he would pop in and out. Yeah, so thanks everyone for letting me know. Not good to if you see this message, you are 5 minutes behind again. That would work if I was right caught up on your last message. So, no, Nikki Nona. Why are my ears burning? Did someone message you, Jace, and say that I was after you? I just wondered where you were and if you'd been
Jason?
in. Well, we have seen me in a towel. And then getting undressed and redressed.
But you're after Jason.
You know about it. Not hiding it from you.
You know we're going
Jason, help me out here.
You know we're going to Crewe in June.
Yeah.
Do you think Rach might be there?
Oh, I love Rach. She's lovely.
I think she might kill you. That you're after her other half.
All right, you twist it. Carry on twisting it, dear.
Rach, if you can hear this, slap her.
Her ears will be burning. Been driving for 62 years and never had any points. A nice one.
25 and no points for me.
Have you had a driving course though? You know that because I know they brought it in. You could do a course, didn't you?
Yeah, he's done 44 driving courses.
Yeah, because of the years between them. Now I can. Hi. Now you can what, Andy? Are you having issues yourself with the comments? Break time from photography. That'll be us on your event. It'll be like, oh, we've got a break time. If you see this message, you're 10 minutes behind. LOL, sorry, that was misleading message.
Keep it going, guys.
I've caught up. That's the problem.
Don't let her go. Grace, Grace, which side's the camera?
That side.
Not the lead side.
Oh, don't.
Simon, don't let her off with that. Keep taking the mickey.
Ian Mellon, hi darling, hope you're okay. Hi Rob and Grace, going to do another micro diorama with the Donkey and Dodge pickup in it.
Oh, nice.
I love that one. Rob showed me yesterday. It is gorgeous. I love it. So Roger sent us a picture of the Oxford diecast. A lot of the vehicles come in the boxes, and he's literally made it into a little diorama and put the car back in it. It is beautiful. It's just a French kiss. I've been and made me a coffee. Ah, nice one, Bri. Am I still invited to Crewe with you? I have not. Dan, at this point in time, it's probably best not to plan anything yet. I think that one just nearer the time it's going to be better because we realise that we're actually doing a wedding on that weekend. So I don't know if we're going to go up night before in a hotel or anything. I don't know at this point. So it's probably better, I think, nearer the time than saying yes, now things changing. We kind of didn't realise that the wedding was the same weekend. So I think nearer the time it's probably better that we thought that then. Obviously if we are going up in the morning, definitely, you know, it's just we don't know at the moment what we're doing. No, they'd not like me doing one of them. What's that, a mini one? Rob, have you mopped the floor yet?
Yeah, that announcement last night.
So yes, if people haven't seen Jason's announcement for Crewe, it is actually being opened by Pete Waterman. So Pete Waterman is guest appearing, and he is officially opening the Crewe Model Railway Show.
Inaugural Crewe Model Railway Show.
Yes. I had a driving course for a speeding in a bus. Wow.
That's well done.
The donkey pulling the Dodge. I just think of wonky donkey when people mention donkey. We're going to have a big meet up at Crewe. I believe so. I do. I'm leaving that to Jason. I'm staying out of it.
Yeah. We will be taking them. Well, we're not going to be taking thousands of pictures, so we will be making time to meet people, won't we?
yeah, we are going to try, when we get there, we want to get there early to get the stalls and things like that, but we're going to try and get natural shots as well as being able to enjoy it ourselves. Because it's only one day, it's obviously trying to fit it all in. But Jason, for people that don't know what it is like planning an event, we do know that Jason is doing so much behind the scenes. Even things like, you know, when you get in to prove that you've been at the event, there is so much that Jason is still doing even now and will be up to the day of the event. So, you know, I think, you know, there's a lot going on. So,
oh, Jason, while I think about it, do you need to see the certificate for my public liability insurance as well? You might need that for the event.
Yeah, that's very true. Rob, if you put the steering wheel in the middle of the car, may make Grace drive better.
Yeah, the original McLaren.
Yeah. No, just put it on the passenger side. I'm used to that side. I got 3 points for overtaking a lorry on the only straight road in Wales. Wow, that's another good one. I just went to the loo to demolish the porcelain, and the same messages are showing just how far behind are you, Grace?
Well, Mav's obviously clearly behind you now.
Yeah, Mav is clearly behind me because I'm actually catching up. But with you seeing the same messages, I'm not losing it, thank God. How can you speed in the bus? Too many stops, says Harris. Exactly. I think that is a skill. Did you see that at Barnabas Junction? And it's awesome news. Harris Tweed, Welsh Police Force for you. Now us to do between arresting sheep wranglers. So I also drifted my bus in Bodeford School's car park once. Rob has drifted around the circuit in an ambulance.
5 tons of ambulance.
Whoa! Impressively, I was holding a cup of tea in the back, stood up, and it did not go anywhere, did it? That was, you drifted around, and I got out like, I've still got my cup of tea.
She didn't drift as such. The tyres were squealing.
And I was in the back like, oh! And that was like, obviously, we weren't going for a patient before anyone thinks that. It's like the start of the day, so you go into your position. But yeah, I think we both did impressive things that day. Back in the day.
I blame the paramedic I was with. We had the challenge, didn't we?
Yes.
Because obviously being a paramedic and a blue light driver, an expert driver, he had the skills to go through that turn at speed, and he challenged me to do it faster, and I did.
Yeah. Jason will discuss for you via PM. Obviously there's a few bits here probably need. Also drifted I've just read that. I would love to go to Jason's cruise show so that I can frighten you all with my ugly mug. Unfortunately, I can't see me being able to afford it though. I'm going to slap you if you dare. That is a promise. For saying that. How many go over the 20 mile per hour in Wales? No, nobody does that.
To be fair, they still haven't issued the guidelines for the 20 mph.
No.
Because the Welsh government are saying that they're not going with the 10% plus 2 in the 20 mile an hour zones, but they still haven't decided what they're doing.
So I think, at the moment, as long as you're not being stupid, they're not really going to do anyone for it. So I just saw that change my batteries. Who said that?
Wait there. Roger, anyone like to see my mini diorama in Oxford diecast plastic box? Look on Knockers Lane Model Rail Facebook site. Rog, put a link in, please.
Go and check it out because it is lovely. It was late
Matt's
night.
shooting off.
Matt, night, darling. Thank you for tuning in. It's lovely to see you. Right, got to get back to photography. Be back soon. No worries, Jason. Don't abandon me. So no kids on board, but the 17 adults on board love the drifting in the bus. I also drifted around in that Katie room, didn't I? The new sports one that year. That was a good experience.
Well, that was the R750, wasn't it?
Yeah. And then you went out.
Was it the 750 or the 630?
Sorry.
Was it the 750?
Yes.
Because Keith went out in the 750, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. That was an experience. And then you got to go out with
Johnny himself. And by
yes.
God, that guy could drive.
Yeah. And you also got to go out with, not Chubbs.
It was.
It was Chubbs, wasn't it? So yeah, we've definitely had good experiences at the track. Just kidding, Grace and Rob. Me behind her, who's complaining. Let's just say I have a perfect view of the messages from here. Well, it's not summer, so you haven't got that perfect a view. Have a good evening. Jason, are you organising a YouTube meet? Unless maybe one of us can organise it to take that little bit less pressure off Jason. I don't know. Just as a video you meant Mark banging tunes. I will say that unfortunately on this occasion we can't organise it because, like I said, we've got a wedding as well that weekend, so it's just going to be too manic for us. So if somebody of our group here wants to organise, I could do that. So Tim, are you nominating yourself to sort out like a social meet at Jason's? Because then you can speak to Jason, can't you? Like kind of slotting it into the time.
What do you want to kill? I have told him to come into the chat, but he says I've got to change your batteries apparently.
Who said that?
Paul Woods.
He said that. So is he actually watching?
He's watching, but I told him to get into the chat.
Paul, where are you?
Yeah, Paul, say something in the chat. I dare you. He did. I think Grace will kill you.
And there's someone else here that will know I'll kill him if I don't listen to what we say.
Mark.
No.
No.
Who lately? Exhumed and reburied?
Oh, yes.
You know who you are.
Mark and Lisa.
Hi, Mark and Lisa, guys. We had an old, not 89 D4 transit ambulance that had exhaust and door fell off going over a speed hump. Excellent. Hi to everyone. Do not forget to hit the like button. It helps the channel. Thank you, Gavin, darling. Grace, check Messenger. How can I check Messenger?
It's all right, sorted.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, how can I? Oh, yeah, Lisa and me just got in from work. Sorry, we're late. Never say sorry. It's not like you have to be here at this time. What?
You're losing chat. Come on.
Well, I'm not that far. Okay. No. It's everyone saying hello to everyone else. So Timber is nominating himself to sort the social meet at Jason's event. Some of the drivers up this way, you can tell the new drivers down. It's a lot of back end to hang out. Everyone's saying hello to Mark and Lisa. Timber Surf. Timber, were you not actually in before? If so, hello. I've been here from the start. Keep up, people. I wasn't here from the start, so I can't be blamed. Wolf Sex PW, hello.
Just Alexa.
Alexa's talking to me as well.
Yes, Paul wanted a word with you about changing batteries.
Why? Why do I need to change batteries, Paul?
And then Simon said that Paul's dead.
Is Simon creeping though?
Probably. He's trying to save his own skin.
Are you creeping, Simon?
What he's doing, he's offering Paul as a sacrifice.
That's what it is. You're giving him as a sacrifice. It is fly mode, but not driven a bus in 3 years. And before Waterburst, I had an interview with Road to Buses to double-decker out for a 2-hour assessment company, paid for lunch out. Nice. Warrington, though, that's a way out, isn't it?
Not from Colwyn Bay, really.
I don't know.
No, it's not.
I'm clearly a bad driver, so...
Oh, obviously.
with no directional skills.
Well, at least Dan's safe, because you can't drive on the A50 bypass, do you?
No, I can't, actually. Was Rob trying to be Jeremy Clarkson on the Top Gear track in the ambulance? Now, just sit and giggles.
A little bit of poo came out.
It might have for me, stood in my back. You weren't the one stood up. You didn't even warn me that you were going to do it. And next thing I'm stood there like...
Come on. It was me and Kate in the front. What else was going to happen?
Yeah, but
You should have known
me.
this.
But I did not spill my tea, so... Even back then, I was used to standing up in a moving ambulance.
We started at the bottom of the pit lane so we could get a run up.
Yeah, you did kind of like... work the whole day through. No, I think Jason has said there will be time for everyone to get a meet-up because we said to Jason about with the photography.
Well, we can't take thousands of photos.
You might want to pull your top up.
Why?
Well, I'm not complaining, but everyone else might have been.
You mean pull my jeans up?
Yeah. I wasn't complaining.
Fun. Did it come on, did it?
Have fun.
Did it?
Yeah.
Good.
Sorry, guys. Burn your ears, but burn your ears, burn your eyes.
You did. Oh my
It was
God.
like I had only just got bus out yesterday. They were impressing offered me the job on the spot, but with immediate promotion to supervisor with driving. Nice one. Bit of good news for you then. When do you start? I'm now combing my badges out of my beard. I think I may have to trim it a bit. Oh dear. No, Jeremy is better looking. I can't say anything. I don't complain at the look I get. Well, that's a good thing. Down when I have lunch at Warrington, about an hour and a half from me. Oh, so yeah, we used to do longer with our Northwest run, but it still adds to your day, doesn't it? What is the best glue to put people on the stations? Now, interestingly, I could find that out as well. That's Harris Tweed asking. So, rocket glue I found is best for the kids, but it does do plastic quite well. So I don't know, because I've not had to do that yet. What do people recommend is a good glue? I know some people use blue tack, so it's easily removable. But if it's a permanent thing, I think the rocket glue would work, because it does work on plastic, especially the glazing glue. I have used the glazing glue on the plastic kit that I did, and it's all still together. But the collective, I'm sure, will help us. I'm going to be looking at that as well. We get to take the company transport home, Dan. Conway to Clandellas is a restricted section, so Grace can drive to Conway and Old Rose to Clandellas. Yeah, but I've never got why. That little stretch, why, especially when it's only 50. Rob thinks he is on OnlyFans. I ain't complaining. I'm really not. I'm sorry, guys, you will be, but I'm not. And then I got reviewed twice because I saw him, and then I saw him again on my iPad. So I got reviewed twice. Rude. Rocket glue, Harris. So yeah, another one for rocket glue. Although they train you to not fall over in the back of an ambulance, Grace. 12 hours of training with an advanced driver and a dummy. Oh, cool. So I have very good ambulance legs. Let's use that phrase. I do. I'm used to getting out when you've got all sorts of patients' knees bit. You have some patients that quite don't realise where they are, try to take the seatbelt off or get out of the seat while you're driving. That could be very interesting. So yeah, I have got ambulance legs myself. And the other one as well is very neat writing while we're moving and bumps. So the writing you see on my book is actually the writing on my timesheets as well. Yeah, it was banging tune, Flymer. I think epoxy glue is good for people use sparingly. Tim doesn't use glue, he uses black tack. So taxi wax is the way to go. So we're seeing a few different options here. So rocket glue is suggested, black tack, and also tacky wax I'm seeing. So I have until Friday to formally accept in writing, but with 6% my wage just in fuel to get up there 6 days a week. Oof. Means if you knock the figures, they won't break. Ah, yeah, that's a very good point, isn't it? I suppose it depends. So, like with me, I suppose on my station, for example, the actual station bit by the trains, I could probably get away with that because I won't really touch it. But the front, be more wary of. I think what I have attached, I have just blue tacks, and it does stay there. So I think it really varies on where it's going, if you're going to be near it that much. So I think it does vary on where it is you're going to be planning. It means if you're not figures, they won't break. Yeah, I'm reading it again. That wasn't me. A dab of PVA if you intend the figures to be altered in the future, if not super glue. Sorry, Jake, that was Harris Tweed. Tacky wax, it's timber. So we've got a few. We're getting especially like the so I'm seeing here removable ones, tacky wax or black tack. Also PVA, but you can use your rocket glue and I've seen super glue. The reason I'd be worried of super glue is, again, you don't really use it with your rocket, with your card kits. So I'd be nervous about that as well. But it seems everybody's finding different ways. But if you want temporary, PVA is a good one. But let me take a both time each day. I want to insist on one of the heritage fleet, as they also do own families, a business run bus company. Yuan Growler, hi buddy, you okay? And I've caught up again, guys. This is amazing. Rub the feet of people on a bit of 800 grit sandpaper to get a bit of purchase on the bits and stick together. That is actually, yeah. So Valleys, Chris has said as well, with your little figures, get some grip with your sandpaper underneath, and that will give you like your texture there for it to grip better. So we've got a few different figures. Some have got like the place, like the circular place bits at the bottom. We've actually got a few with clear plastic and some that are our own. So I suppose as well, it depends what your model's got. Especially the clear. I think one of ours up on Pen Piddin is actually clear plastic at the bottom, so it's fitting with the... Is it even glued down, or is it just...
One of the plastic's not glued yet, but that was only PVA. I used the other figure that's on there stuck down with PVA.
Oh, okay, so there you go. That's how Rob's done his. And I think on the mainline station, I've used blue tack. So, yeah, very foggy with me. What are you painting, crosses or graves tonight, Grace? Do you think we should do a painting night again then tonight, guys? So, yeah, that is what I was getting to the point. We've been chatting again. Obviously, we can't stay too late tonight because I've got a training in the morning. But we did start late tonight. It's catch-22. Got my second set of signals working. Nice one, Andy.
I think we should have a little bit of a serious chat. Train chat for a bit. Because there's one thing... Oh, can you turn that up a little bit?
You mean for a tall person?
Yes.
I might just nip out for a second anyway. But you need it high anyway. But I'm liking this tips actually. I don't know if people just want to talk, and if I paint, I paint.
That's a bit too high now. Yeah, one thing I want to address, I'm going to try and catch up with, keep up with the comments as well. We touched on it, I think it was either Tuesday's or last Saturday's live, and I know I've seen it on other channels in a negative way, is some people are thinking that model railway layouts are on a decline. They're being what was that, Gab? Serious Train Chat. What is the channel coming to? Get Rod to drop. No. Yeah, some people are thinking that the model railway layouts are on decline, and they're saying about pricing out and things like that. What's everybody's thoughts on this? Because I don't think it is. I mean, we'll obviously check the statistics behind. There are very few, I don't know, on other YouTubers, very few young people actually watching the channels. But I don't think... I can't look at it in a negative way, because especially with the likes of Brian's shop with his second-hand serviced stuff for sale. Yes, Hatton's went south, sadly, but I really do not think this hobby is on a decline, and I'm a bit tired of seeing the negativity about it, because it's a great hobby. And certainly for people like myself who've got mental health issues, you'll see in this week's video what I've been doing. It's coming out tomorrow. The one thing I've been doing, my brain's been really busy the last few days. It's been absolutely fried, but I found it very calming. And I do find going into the shed and being on these, like, yeah, okay, we'll have a lap and everything, but I don't think it's on a decline. I really don't. I don't know what your thoughts are, guys. I'm just going to catch up with the chat while we all discuss this anyway. Serious Train Chat. What is the channel coming to? I know. Craig, get Rob to drop something to paint. No. We paint everywhere, mate. Mo, do you want to try a dress, Rob? I thought you already did. Not yet, but it will happen. It will happen. I've got to concede to Gavin with the donations that he made just before Christmas. I've got to concede that I promised to do something, and I will do it. I don't give up monkeys, to be honest. Tim Maslin is, yeah, mind your language if that's okay, Tim. But yeah, I do agree with you. I do agree with you. Brian, they clearly didn't go to Getz. No, oh, that's another one, isn't it? The queues for that were amazing, weren't they? Just try and driving prices up. It's Dr. Beeching all over again. Yep, quite possibly. The prices today are similar to percentage of income as they were years back. Mav, did you watch Shedman's last video? I was mesmerised, but in comments on the topic that I couldn't agree with. I haven't watched it yet. I'm aware of it, but I haven't watched it yet, so I will watch it. Young people shouldn't really be participating in chat anyway. Simon, been helping out at the local model train shop for the last 2 days, and I can't see it going down with the sales I've seen. Exactly. Craig, Soda Thug has a very younger audience as he does Soda Locos and stories. That's fair enough. Different channels attract different age groups, I presume. Gary, no, it isn't, Rob. Another good comment. Maura, I think model railways are very much active. If you look at all the YouTube channels, is actually growing. I totally agree, Maura. Adam, YouTube bandwagon. I've seen a lot of videos who do know better. Yeah, I think going back to Tim's comments, I think a lot of it is clickbait. It's people trying to attract viewers. What, you know, not subscribers. They're trying to attract views on the videos to get them to earn the money. And obviously, talking about with these lies, they don't earn money, so I'm not bothered. I really don't care. Adam, clickbait. Yep. It's like every hobby, it fluctuates, but I can see some points of view on brand spanking new sets of models at £200 plus. I get that, but going back to what Gavin says, you've got to think 20 years back. It's actually, think Gavin, if you think about it, 20, well, even 40 years back, the prices were actually worse compared to the incomes. Simon, the Southampton model show was that see young people being invited to drive model trains and layouts and engaged layouts, and there was one of the exhibitionist children even driving the locos. Paul, I'd say it's on the increase. Oh, Craig meant for paint, Chris. Growler, people always will come into this hobby in the latter years. There is a life outside our hobby when we're in our 20s and 30s and 40s. Family life tends to come first. Yeah. Tim, I agree with what Hot Dog Andy said last week. Fair enough. Bri, the issue is people putting 2 and 2 together and making 5. Yep. Secret Anorak, I think the hobby has changed, not necessarily on the decline, but the younger people seem to go more for Warhammer type of stuff and enjoy painting rather than building stuff from kits. That's a very fair comment. Chris, box shifters are a mixed blessing, cheaper but driving local shops out. Also, over-detailing is putting some models out of reach than younger, less plush enthusiasts and a bit curate's egg, really. Yeah, I suppose like if you go to Hornby themselves, they've got their 2 levels of detailing. You got I can't remember the upper one, but I know the lower one is railroad. Gav, I believe the hobby has always had an older age range. Usually as the retired kids move out, final house smooth layouts get built. Yeah, fair comment. Mark, there may be less young people coming into the hobby, but I don't think it's declining at the moment. Yeah, I agree with you. Gary, there is loads to look forward to in the model railway industry. I think a lot of people were disappointed with Hornby's New Year announcement. They were probably expecting a lot more on that, but to me, that's just locking onto one manufacturer. Like, oh my God, Hornby have only released a few items. And going back at Tim Maslin, I know you go for like the Acura scale and Bachmann. I'm sure they've got plenty coming out, and the lower end ones as well. Don't lock on to one manufacturer. If you look at the wider range of things, there's still loads coming out, isn't there? Paul, who got the bleach out? Grace did the other day. Ironically, the day when Mum went into hospital, Grace was doing my hair, and that's when we decided to get the doctor out. And the doctor was here as my hair was being done. Until I started earning money, it was the banker dad. My own channel statistics are aged 25 to 60. I'm aware that some of them are probably kids watching on mummy daddy's phones, quite possibly. Gab, I've done shows, exhibitions for 35 plus years. The age range at these events has not changed much. Brian, the combination of Wally coming to a close due to, in my opinion, the NEC getting too greedy with the charges, Hatton being too greedy, is making people believe in its decline. And that's the key thing, isn't it, Brian? People believe. Like, oh my God, Hatton's closed. Oh my God, Wally's changing its position. They think, oh hell. But you look at, obviously, Brian starting his own little shop, and we all genuinely hope that grows, and it will only grow with people's support, so please do so. I know we do keep referring back to WWScenics. And it's not because we're paid, but we're not. We pay the same prices as everybody else. You get the discounted items, obviously, and obviously that the discount code that we offer you. If someone wants to drop that in the chat, you're more than welcome. It's with those, it tends to be how they're treating the customer. You've got WWS who genuinely care. They care in product quality. They care about customer care and everything like that, and that's the right way to go about it, and you're going to get return customers.
Well, can I just say on that as well, talking of WWScenics, they do live streams, and Martin last week, I think it was now, did a live himself addressing this as well, saying, you know, they're doing really well and
yeah,
it's not going anywhere.
So go after, excuse me eating, I've got to take my tablets. Go after the ones that care. Brian, all his locos, before they get sent out to you, are going to be serviced. So they're going to be working, and we know Brian's standard of work because we sent a loco to Brian that was running really badly, and it's as quiet as a mouse. So go for the ones that genuinely care. Sorry, I'm just trying to catch up. Loads of stuff is being released across the bands. That's my point, Tim. People are locking onto the bad news instead of looking at the big picture. Chris, I think the negativity spoke to Hornby at Backman and pretty bad. Hornby has said they will have further announcements later in the year. Maybe they should do a bit more. Speaking of Wally, there will be a November show at the NEC, but Wally not doing it. I think I heard Warner be doing it. Dan, Railroad, then Railroad Plus. Thank you, Dan. I couldn't remember. The main range extra detail special formulas, but even the railroad range is creeping in the detail range of prices. I think people forget about manufacturers is they research, design, prototype before tooling. This can be as much as 150,000 before a single model is sold. In the model railway world, I can well believe that, because you think about the money that goes into designing a car. I know the Bugatti Veyron, every time a Bugatti Veyron, the original ones, every time a Bugatti Veyron was sold, it was lost because of the amount of money that went into the research of it. Dan, I've been modelling railways for 30 years and seen dips and rises. Andy, model railways, you have to be the layout to like model railways, buy locos and coaches and display in the second hand. Agree, Gavin, it takes 3 years to design and build a loco. Jesus, that's a long time. They can't get new tooling done every year, also letting the stock shift, yep. Adam, I have a railroad mallard that's DCC ready, so they are looking at the future. Dusty, I've been lurking whilst taking the drill and saw to the engage layouts and changes are happening that will hopefully give me more motivation to work on it. That's a good thing, Dusty, well done. Tim, model railways is and always will be a niche hobbies. It takes a lot of things to get it going. Yeah, and that is it, isn't it? Our eyes have been blasted open because we're still novices. We're obviously making novice mistakes and everything like that. And you don't realise the work that goes into these things until you actually start doing it. Devin, I will also stick up for shows as they always rely on volunteers. Exactly, and going back to Jason's one, chatting to Jason behind the scenes, the work that's going into that, you don't even think about it. You know, as an outsider, you don't tend to think about the work that goes into it. Andy, I've so far unsubscribed to 4 or 5 channels because of the clickbait and very stilted views finding rubbish to support their view. This is it. I hope you don't mind me talking about it. I'm trying to talk about it in a positive way, Andy, not a clickbait, because, like I said, we're not earning off it. So I want to talk about it in a positive way because there's too much negativity about it. Right, it's been my dream to own my own model shop, and me and Mr. X are working hard to accomplish it, and I'm sure everybody wishes you all the very best with that. I know a shop where we need to know the market, brand customers, or yeah. Raymond, I buy from multi-manufacturers, so I don't get bit down when a company like Hornby or Fowler releases a whole slate of products I would never buy. Plus, there's always existing models. Fair comment. The tooling for these models has been paid for over 30 years. Yeah, but if they got to invest again for new tooling, I don't know. I'm not going to comment on that because I'm not an expert on that.
To me, it comes across the bigger ones.
Yeah.
Are just forgetting their customer and when they start.
Chris, there's plenty of second-hand stuff out there. Hardly any new stuff, including track buildings, etc. eBay can be cheap if you keep your BDI out and know what something's worth. Very true. Well said, Chris. Take Pico, for example. They've not always been known for good quality, but in the recent years have adopted their work and its growing brand, but only in Denmark and Europe. Bride, Jason has worked extremely hard to bring this exhibition to life. Yes, he has. We'll second and third and fourth that.
Still a lot going on behind the scenes.
There is a lot of second-hand out there, but then there's Facebook sellers who believe the value is higher for the items or sets than the true value. And that's the biggest point, Dan, is it's not about what someone wants for the item, it's about what someone's willing to pay. Maura, you never finish building a layout. It's long and enjoyable process. By the time you think you've finished, discover something new. Oh, yes. Craig, the train set modeler starting kits are a good way to get into the hobby or getting stuff second-hand. That's how we started. Second-hand. Freebay. That's how we started. Rob, just come out and say it. There is nothing wrong with the state of this hobby. It's fine and providing fun and entertainment to us all. Well said, Tim. Exactly my point. And stuff the naysayers. You know, I'm not going to swear, but stuff the naysayers. If they want to know, if they want to be be negative about this, if they want clickbait, then sod off out the hobby. Leave it to those of us who are enjoying it, basically. I see Sam Strange pointing out the tooling muck, showing the way things are altered to accommodate the Thomas range, and now the same tooling back for Labour Aid locos done. Take the Hornby four-wheel coaches, designed 40 plus years ago, now close to £40 each. Andy, you don't need to build a layout like the model railway layout into just display rolling stock. Yep, fair comment. About Chris, I value many things in my head to do my research before I buy stuff. It's the best way to do it. Donington show looked packed. Gavin, there are things behind the scenes that we never see. Hornby, for example, when they took over by hedge funds, they had no tooling left as they were destroyed by previous owners. 50 years of history gone. Jesus. I know there's more to advertising now, but yeah, that's fine. You please link away to Jason's one. Gary, Hornby is still behind with previous releases. Cadillac, Acura scale. New ideas and models getting better, but more expensive. But your budget, that's the point of your build to your budget. The likes of us who are relying on the YouTube earnings, and it's not a massive amount. Yes, we get fantastic donations and gifts, and it's only those things that have kept us going. We haven't got hundreds of big expensive locos and everything like that. Some of my sets date back 40 plus years. Our old girl dates 60 plus years. You build to your budget. If you can afford the more expensive locos, that's fine. If you can't, you go to your budget. But at still the same time, you enjoy the hobby. I totally agree with you, Tim. Minimum wage. I'm on minimum wage pretty much, but I'm not planning on quitting for anyone. My money, my choice. Exactly. Well said, Mav. Simon, if we as customers complain about their prices, that's the time where we have to figure out what we don't need. With all the details and electronics going into the locos, the prices to be where it is. Yep.
That's probably the other thing, yeah.
Yep. Craig, it's modelling, not playing with toys. That's a very valid point. Chris, I joined a model railway club. I've seen lots of people enjoying sows. By the way, got a load of free and cheap stuff sold for peanuts to my fellow club members. Nice one. Maura, your crack never get finished. Simon will be attending Jason's show.
Huh?
Simon's coming to Jason's. Simon Model Trains.
Ah, it'd be great to see him again.
Aye. Well, he might not want to see you.
True.
That one. Buying brand new would be nice, but reality is second hand. But you maintain them and end up with locos that run really well. Well, this is why I want to get in with Brian's help, and he has offered it, getting into servicing my locos. It's not that I don't want to pay Brian to do it, it's just something I want to learn. Adrian, been looking whilst I've been testing some second-hand locos. The important thing is to remember it's a hobby. Everyone get enjoyment out in different ways. Yeah, some people like servicing the locos, some people like laying the track, some people like ballasting, painting. It's not always about the running of the trains, and it's certainly not a toy. That's an expensive one. But I think the build's the nice thing. You could build a model loco from spare parts, cheapest options. Yep. My local railway club wanted £76 for annual membership and £2.50 subs each visit. Pippin Junction, welcome into the chat.
I can't remember who that is in my books by you.
Jump through. My model railway club is 50 quid a year, and that's it.
Adrian Cooney.
Of course, I would love to see you both again. You're not well, are you? Sorry. Trevor, I started modelling 70 years ago, so you've seen the changes. And I mean no disrespect by that. I mean, I'm 52. We've been back into it for a year. So many got so much experience than me. Just by a railroad, Tim, just by a railroad, homie, then buy bits and bobs from the likes of West Hill Wagon Works and you can make it look like a Kira scale of Backman. Excellent idea. And that's the point. Not everybody can. I'm not having a go at the ones that can afford it because brilliant, because
they've earned it.
They've earned it. We were lucky enough that Gavin bought us, I hate trying to say that, a halogen or Hallian loco, and the detail on that is nuts. We could never afford one ourselves. We couldn't. But it's gorgeous. It's stunning. Right, where are we? To be honest, fiddling around with old locos and keeping them maintained is a big part of it for me. Exactly. Lisa remark, I'll be honest, if it wasn't second-hand market, we wouldn't be able to do the hobby. If Lisa wants a net carb kit or accessories, I always check with Toby at a local shop. Support your local traders. Man, one of the main issues we live in a throwaway society where we don't bother, people don't bother to fix what is broken but buy new. The hobby isn't like that, and you get to fix and create things. Yep, certainly. Paul, building and setting out helps keep the mind working. It does, and with people like myself who've got anxiety issues, when you lock in, it's why I like my Lego, when you lock in on one thing, but you tend to be able to blend, the rest of the world's not there, so you lock in on that, and it's extremely calming. Locos and rolling stock, you Brown or eBay, Facebook, etc. Gab, give me everybody a shout. Thank you very much for doing that for us, Gavin.
I bet you can do it tonight.
Yeah, but Gav says it's so much better.
Yes.
Craig, a lot of people got into building layouts and doing train stuff during lockdown to pass the time and boredom. There goes. Chris, I'm 59 and seen the hobby go through many changes, but I think it'll survive and prosper, even though it might end up a lot different than the triangle kit built era. Yeah, and this is why I wanted to address this, and I really, really hope people don't mind, because in general, I can't stand negativity on anything. But I think the negativity towards model railway layouts is getting too much, and I think people like me, like yourselves, should stand up and just say, shut up and get lost. If you're going to be negative about it, leave the hobby. Find something else to do. Go and be a bird spotter or something. Complain about the birds. And I'm sorry if any lurkers don't like that, but if you're complaining about it, why are you doing it? Where are we? The old birds and sets of the valley second like £100. When I started working £5 a week, the cost of rail model is what is it now, 10p. Scenery we sport for choice, WWScenics, scan model scenery, West Hill Wagons, many more, reasonably priced, and I love just switching and doing some modelling. Exactly, Gary. Gavin, you're off, mate. You take care, buddy.
No, Gav, darling.
Thank you for joining in, and thanks for the chat as well online. Hell Jam is how it's pronounced. Thank you very much, Dan. SJ Train World's off. Night, Gav. You take care, my friend. Oh, Gav. Sorry. Simon. Good night, Simon. You sleep well, my friend. Take care. Pippin Junction is Nathan, Lincolnshire.
Ah, right.
Sorry, it's been a while. Health bins pants. That's not good. Big hugs, dude. Dudette. Pippin, male or female? Oh, it's Nathan. Oh my God. I tell you, Nathan, it's obviously a bloke. I do apologise, Nathan, but you are from a good area of the country. Andy, I remember asking my dad for one good set. Right, Chris, I go bird spotting with my 12 bore. Mav, I've learned carpentry, electrical, soldering, problem resolution, engineering. What other hobby gives you that? It's worth it in my eyes. I've learned carpentry. I don't know how I managed, but there you go. Mav, and now I have you as a friend, Rob. Well, not every hobby can be perfect, I suppose. Yeah, thanks very much, Gav. I love you too, mate. Get the hint. If you're going to complain about the birds, tweet about it on Twitter, says Craig. Adrian, it's a great way to learn a wide variety of skills. Very true. Raymond, only have 4 locos on my preferred European road, one of which is a train set locomotive, but that's okay until I buy a handful more over time. No need for 60 locos. Exactly. I've caused a bit of a debate bringing this up, haven't I? Well, in a pot, everybody in here is being totally positive, and this is my point.
Yeah.
This is my point. This is why I wanted to talk about it. And like I said, and I've said it before, I hope you don't mind me bringing it up. Tim, same for me, Mab. I had no idea on basic carpentry before I started the new hobby. Now I can do it and learning new stuff as I go. Yep, me. My dad, major carpentry wizard. As we all know, the shed was his and it was full of carpentry tools. I'm nowhere near my dad's level. If my dad was not in a care home and not dementia, I have no doubt that the levels and everything on this would look 10 times better and 10 times quicker. Find detail on modern locos. More bits to break and pull break the carpet junk will never to be seen again. Stick with my pre-1980s locos. That's a very fair comment, Roger. When I see Simon, when I ever see or hear model railways are dying, I think it's a load of BS. The hobby is alive, and well, it is. And I'm sorry if I'm coming across it, but it does make me angry when people are negative about it. I've said this to you, to be fair, haven't you? I can't stand when you're negative about things. It's just me. I can't cope with negativity, so I have to open my gob about it. And I had to open my gob about this because as Tim, yeah, we don't want swearing in the chat, but as Tim very rightly said, it is a load of BS.
Like you said, people have been using that fact to get
Pippin, no worries. Still waiting for the hospital scan. Been brought forward a fortnight. I've sent you a message on Facebook looking at advice and to quite well. Okay, I'll leave you deal with that.
Yeah.
Paul Woods, being a landscape gardener, you learn loads of skills. Tim, wise move actually, because then they don't get flack over pricing. Just be very quiet. We're hunting. Be very quiet. We hunt. Oh my God, Mark. You just reminded me of something I saw in the news this week. The new Bugs Bunny and Elmer Fudd. Elmer Fudd will not be carrying a gun.
Huh?
What the hell? The new woke bloody cartoon. Elmer will not be carrying his gun. What's he going to hunt with? More up now, an electrician, carpenter, plaster painter, builder, architect and designer. True, decent model can solve things that have come loose, but if it's broken. Values, I had no clue about carpentry before I started the later now building the thing. I have no idea about carpentry. Again, learn carpentry and other skills. There are this, everybody's saying about skills. Positivity is the way to be, says Gary. Craig, I was never good at that on my first attempt, later ended up with wonky, but learned my lesson second time round. Roger, as Oddball said, always think positive, Moriarty. Andy, my hobbies are like trains, bus spotting only because of the travel and deciding what to record and where to record it. Love bus spotting and model buses, you can get them £15 a pop. I'm not knocking any other hobby, don't get me wrong, even bird spotting. I'm not, actually not. I said that in jest, but what I meant was, if you're going to be negative about any hobby, don't do it. Okay, so I was just joking, Rob. To be honest, I made so many friends in this hobby, and that's just mainly through this channel. That's really kind of you to say, but I think it's not just our channel, is it? It's the likes of Jason's, Andy's, etc. I think that's the point, isn't it? You do get a lot of channels that they've got the knowledge. I am not going to knock that knowledge. They're miles above us. But we've always wanted to be relaxed. We were so nervous on our first live. We were terrified what was going to go right. Was anybody going to join in or anything like that? And we didn't know how to approach it. We didn't know how to do our first videos, and where I've got a rod up my back, I'm standing up that straight. But if we could make friends, if
if we can make friends with people, that's the big thing. Next time Grace is negative, get a 9-volt square battery and get her to lick the positive one.
Hell no, I did that. Except my brother. I think for my brother's 18th, we need to get him doing it.
Never catch that pesky rabbit. Nope. To plagiarise talking, I don't know half of you half as well as I should, and I like less than half of you as well as you deserve, but I love you all. I love that quote. I do love that quote. I've always have done. Andy, I've got good video editing skills out of it, editing films I make. I never thought I'd be editing bloody stuff, to be honest, but I enjoy it. Buckley Junction, try and get an update out tomorrow. Good, look forward to it. Don't forget to do it, and we'll come around and find you. Craig, even the hobby changing your hair colour, Rob, can rag on that. Yeah, but I was changing my hair colour long before we started this. Mark, I didn't even know that they were doing a new one, Rob. That's blasphemy if they're going to do that. I know, it's a joke. It's an absolute joke. How could a hunter not have a gun? Don't get me wrong, I'm not overly keen on American gun laws, etc. That's politics. I'm not going to go into that. Don't want to discuss it. But Elmer Fudd has a gun. He hunts rabbits.
It's cartoons. It's what it's always been.
Yes, Rob, but this channel led me to others. My journey started. That's why I said, maybe those, dude. As soon as it arrives, I'll send it to be servicing. So, Lamarck and Lisa, you won't make a mistake with that. Brian really knows his stuff. Right, I'm going to pass you back over to the beauty instead of the beast, but I hope you didn't mind me addressing that, because it's something that's been playing on my mind all week, especially since I heard one channel knocking the hobby, and it was a decent sized channel, and someone actually fired back to that person in quite a direct manner, if I'm honest. But I really hope you don't mind me addressing this, because I do think it needed to be addressed. Peace out. You want to jump in?
Yeah.
Because I want my tablets.
Right, guys. Am I doing anything tonight, or are we just chatting? I think it's a funny one. I know, obviously, we've come on later. We are in later tomorrow, so we can go a bit later.
Yeah.
My brain's wired, so I don't think I'm going to sleep much tonight anyway, in case you hadn't guessed. I got multiple hobbies, a rabbit hole, as it were. Andy, all things, hi buddy. Have you caught up with the comments, or?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Paul, it's great. Again, shorty. Need to adjust. This channel has brought a lot of modelers together and become friends, and the cherry on the cake is that you all find out there's an actual descendant from Frank who's in the hobby. Oh, I'm spinning.
I'm spinning around.
Bugs Bunny versus the Nerf gun. That's a good point, we'll say. Sometimes we have more than one hobby. Biggest challenge is finding time for it. Exactly. We know that my portraits hasn't really been doing a lot lately, but hopefully that should be starting again. But that's also life that's got in the way, and energy and things. Grace, you do what you feel like doing. Just chat again. It's late again. So yeah, I can always get it out and just do it here myself.
You can get it out. You might get the channel banned for that.
That's not mine, so it's not me. So Nathan, Pippin Junction, just to make sure, do you want me to mention what you've just messaged, my love? News for Collective. I intend to release a new video on my channel very soon. Just need the time to edit. Brilliant, Mark. So, like us, you know, things just to get a bit manic. Tim, no night, my love. Hobbies, said Paul. Sometimes you mix hoobies. Can I use that for me in future?
What?
Hoobies.
Hoobies.
It's a mix between...
No, Grace's Mountains End of Story.
I just like that. TMI Mav. Would you be up for painting Bugs Bunny and Elmer Fudd, Grace? If I have models, I would, you know. Good night, all sleep well. No night more, darling. Thank you for tuning in. I spend as much on classic music CDs as I do on model railways. Trevor, do you also, you've got Apple Music, so I used to buy a lot of albums and things, but especially with the newer phones and things, you can get Apple Music. The price, I think, is $10.99 a month, but I was looking at how much it was costing me to buy albums each month, and it worked out cheaper, and then you've got like an unlimited library, and you can download it to your phone or your device. Yeah, just sent to explain the last bit. No worries, I'll address that in a second. I will add that Jason helped bring most of the community together with the old MRYCG. Yes, I believe so. We were just late to the party. We definitely gate crashed, I think. If it wasn't for watching and joining in with the people on these channels, me and Lisa wouldn't have learnt half the stuff we know about the hobby. Exactly the same as us. Hermitage Road is off as well. No night, my love. You take care. Thank you for tuning in. Just like Grace is an artist and she does the scenics on the layout. So yeah, exactly. I've got multiple hobbies. Obviously my drawing's taken a massive drop at the minute. It's trying to find the time and things. But again, when I was out in my sheds, I was drawing as well. So it's space and it's everything going on in life. And me constantly feeling tired. Grace was spinning like dead or alive. Yeah, it was waiting for the chair, wasn't it? It's the one they did with Bugs Bunny and Elmer Fudd, the opera scene. Hilarious. Yes, I love that scene. I have to send you some pictures over at email of the setup as it shapes up. Please do, Harris, darling. So if people are interested, we can at some point do another subscriber showcase. We love doing it. But we found near the end we were getting like one person, so we kind of needed a few more. But if people are interested, maybe we can look at doing another one, just an update on people's how they're going. Which I digitise. Oh, there we go. I buy loads of CDs to try and recreate my library from the 80s, 90s. I'll have to send you, yeah, I missed that, which I digitised and sold. I listen to music on YouTube for nothing. I know that's one of them. Yeah, you've got that as well. I'm a collector of about 1,000 CDs. I'm not into stream music. Fair enough. It's old school, new school, isn't it? I still like the record players. I wish we had one. I've sent to Acme to get a couple of stick on channels. 80s was still vinyl and cassette valleys or 8 tracks, not CDs. Right, night, or hopefully see you soon. No night, Sean, darling. Vinyl was the best. So everyone's saying night. Right, Brian's off too. Everyone's leaving now. I've come to the screen, so that says a lot. So I've also had Nathan Pippin Junction ask me an opinion, and I said to him, why not let's bring it into the community? So he's debating, because he's not really got the time or money at the moment to work on his railway. He's debating restarting Pippin Junction, but sharing his interest of railway books and information which people can use towards prototypical and loose base model railways on. Do people think this is a good idea? Should he start a new channel? So it's not going to be a mix of things. He's not going to be doing much on the model railways anymore, maybe dioramas, which I suppose, Nathan, could mix in with like your information, keeping it realistic and things like that. But I thought, why not, you know, ask the collective, you know, it's several opinions alike, holes. Everyone's got one. So it's his opinion, you know, if he wants to take it on or not. But I thought more than one opinion is always best. I thought he would get away with keeping the channel because it's very, you know, it's railway related and it's kind of linking to model railways. But what do everyone else think? If people would love to help with input of that as well. Saying like using photographs, video maps, timetables from a real thing to use on model railway. Yeah, so it's going to be also showing things that link up to people for their model railways. Plan for you, Grace. One weekly live drawing, one potentially drawing a railway or loco. Then we have a live and model kit build. Just to thought 2 birds, 1 stone. Yeah, but the problem is it's on my Prescott portraits. That's the only thing, Dan. And we do like these lives with the railway, and I think once we're back in the shed it'll be much better because we can do like our desk stuff one day and then on the layout the next day. I really liked how that went in the summer. It's just trying to fit everything else in as well, so there is a potential one coming, but I have been told to hold off for warmer weather for my tracing because it didn't go exactly to plan. That's all I'm saying on that for now. But hopefully at some point coming soon, there should be a bit more on Prescott Portraits. And I think everyone that had headed over there to help me build the channel to be able to go live. But might be a bit railway related for a little bit. Back to earlier, is there any crazy rules you came across on the ambulance? Yes, so I know you mentioned care homes. So during COVID, we had it really bizarrely. You were told you had to have like your jabs and show them, and then you couldn't go into a care home. You could, and we had it with one care. Every other home was like fine for you to go in, and one home bought them out, you bought them back. It was all very weird, but weird rules, crazy rules. I know the problem is there's a lot more health and safety than there was. So I think certain things that now are deemed very bad for health and safety, it's hard when you've got patient comfort in mind. But obviously you always do your best for a patient. Crazy rules. So we're obviously, you know, it's like I'm in the back with my patients and I've got music playing, you know, especially on the longer journeys. Patients love that little bit because it's a bit more normal. It's, I suppose every crew's different. I don't know, Rob, do you think we've had any weird or crazy rules?
I think they all can be classed as crazy in some way, but they're there to protect people, aren't they, I guess?
This is a thing, isn't it? All health and safety and that nowadays. And so things that maybe, I say us older generation, I know I'm only young, but the way people viewed things years ago, it's a bit different now to what health and safety deems. Obviously, we've got to follow it to keep people safe. Things have come in because people have got hurt, accidents have happened. That's why these things have come in. So, you know, it can be hard. It's like stretchers now. You've got a 5-point harness. That is there for safety if an accident has happened and a patient going forward. You know, but it is hard when you've got a patient that's curled up in a ball. It's not crazy because you know it's there to be safe if an accident happens. But obviously it's harder when you've got someone curled up in a ball rather than someone that can lay flat.
Yeah, but why are the rules created, Grace?
But that's what I mean, because of accidents.
Something's happened.
Yeah. So that's the thing, isn't it? It's how would you feel if you had an accident, you know, a car went into you, it's not your fault, not the driver's fault, and your patient was injured because without those straps. So it's a catch-22 in a way, but with these things in place is only because things have happened for them to be put in place. And I'm seeing Timber's heading off, so no night, Timber, darling. So I'm thinking of doing on my channel, Pippin, you're talking about it there. Can confirm that I'm going to Basingstoke Model Railway show in March. Nice one. I think you and Rob do a talk night now. You got 2 mics. We've still got to set them up. And we still need to get on StreamYard. I follow TechMoMe. I do love this channel. Is that the one we've just been following?
What's that?
TechMoMe.
Can't remember.
Is that not the new one we've been watching? I love to buy record player but need storage. Ridiculous. My dad has so many records. Got the tickets for Ali Pally. Yep, showing like replicating a photograph. So yeah, well travelled down, still in box. So yeah, if anyone wants to give Pippin your input, please do. Yeah, I've just had a lot going on recently, Grace, but I do want to get another video out, even though I wonder why I bother. Don't think that, buddy. I think the algorithm is such a funny thing. You look at our videos and our numbers, and you look at our last video and how it's jumped. Again, I think it's all the comments, the wishes for mum, the likes. But our video before that, even on our average, is sunk real low. And like when we do tutorial videos, we get, if it's a specific tutorial, we don't seem to get much interest. But we're still going to post it because it's there, because if it helps one person, then I think that's a good thing. Charles Frost, hi, darling. Hope you're keeping well. So, Pippin, darling, I'm going to leave your comments now for other people to see. By both time, yeah, saw that. Not doing what you love has a big impact on your health. It's important to show you love. Ambulances can be a bit for my health and safety. Nannies are... goes pointless meddling. So no, I think unfortunately a lot of the health and safety things on ambulances are granted now. unfortunately, is accidents that have happened in vehicles, you know, not always drivers' fault, you know, other drivers around you, and it's caused injuries to patients. Some of these have been put in for a reason. So I do get why they've come in. It's just obviously not as easy because every patient is different. So, but you deal with it, you know. And you meet some amazing people. You do meet some people that you wish if you weren't wearing uniform, you might talk to them a bit differently. But there's always good and bad people in life. With AIDS now, COVID, everything changes. Also rules, health and safety changes. Yep. I got bolted in well the last time I was in a patient ambulance. Yes, so Flymo, if you have the 5 points harness then, where before it used to be like 3 straps, one across your chest, like your hip and your legs. So now they've put it in the top of your body is supported, mainly because if an accident happens and you're jolting forward, if you've only got that one there, you're going. Or if you're strapped in here, there's less chance. Same as wheelchair users. If we connect them in, they have to have a headrest, or you get these special seats, which we've got, that gives them a headrest. Otherwise, the neck goes. So it's all things that need to be put in place.
I'll have a look at those seats tomorrow.
Oh yeah, you've not properly.
I'm not.
So we've got new seats at work to save people having headrests, because not everyone does. They're absolutely amazing, but Rob's not really used them because it came. Well, you were there when I did my training, and that was it, wasn't it?
I want to have another look at them.
Once you get the hang of it, it's so easy. Honestly, when I first looked at it, I thought, but now I've got used to it. I'm like, yep, easy.
I just like learning new things, don't I?
No, I know. I know you wish you could put it to practice as well. Well, we haven't looked books in that area. So, Snowy, hope you're all well. I've been lurking and listening. Problem in the state of the end is nursing a dose of gender-neutral flu, aka a head cold. Oh, Snowy, darling. Sending my love, sweetheart. I still haven't called you. I'm so sorry. The next one will be a Snorefest, Adam, as I couldn't really film a lot of me actually doing things, so there'll be a lot of talking in it. That doesn't mean it's a Snorefest. Have you not seen ours? How many of ours lately have been just talking? I live 20 minutes drive from Denby, so looking at it all, and 2 books at Lions Pippin Junction. We have a stupid rule in nursing home about hair on your arms, and hair needs to be neat for dealing with people on life support systems and tubing. Yeah, I get parts that move and getting hair. Okay, so we're bare below the elbows, but there's not any rules as such with like hair on your arms. But I suppose if you're dealing with the tubing and that, getting your hair caught in it, have you ever worn like a bracelet or something when your hair catches in it? Ooh. So I get, again, it's different jobs. You're going to get different rules as well.
If you're going to carry on talking, I'm going to go up and rest my shoulder. If you don't mind. Okay. I'll get you in a bit. I'll try keeping on the chat. Oh, Timber's not in, is he?
No, he's gone now.
Damn.
Now we missed for PDA. Somebody take that back and screenshot it to him for us. Caught it in, but the arm hair. I don't know how long I'm going to be though, because I feel like I've done nothing and I want to, but if I get started, I'm not going to stop.
I wouldn't get past midnight. Not too much past midnight.
No, I need to make my bed as well. I haven't made that. Oops. This is how much I've been doing today, literally, just so much. Caught it in the arm hair. Yeah, Mark, there is no way I could have filmed the new signals. Who would want to see me consort? So yeah, certain things you just can't film, can you? Or it's more awkward. There's no point getting like that just to get the filming. Have you got mids from press books at that area? They are Pippin. I'll find them again. Yeah, and the back restraints too key to the floor. Hold on, wait, is that in wheelchair? Like, could be the old ramp and clamp system. So you've got 2 kinds now. You've got the ones that you've got someone's wheelchair and they're like straps front and back. But a lot of the newer vehicles are getting these seats that like come out, flip round, you go back to it, like attach your clips, ratchet your back, and things like that. So there's different ways, but again, it's to keep wheelchair users safe. And that's why the headrest has well been brought in, because again, accidents, and when you've got someone in a wheelchair that's down here, their neck's going to go back and break the neck. So why do YouTube make it so hard for channels to grow? I keep just make them anyway and keep recording. Yeah, so this is the thing. We get affected by the algorithm so much. I don't even know how it works, because we get one video that climbs sky high and others that is just nothing. It's weird. If you look back at like our views, especially like the last month or so, I think, well, if I look at it, as I said, I honestly feel comments and likes do help with them, because that one with Mam, yes, we're getting a lot of YouTube recommendations, but there was a lot there. So if you look at our last update, and that was a lot of chat, so Mark, even chat, pardon me. So we had 84 comments. I think that includes our replies. 180 likes. We're at 3.9k. We've not been that since the summer. And we know kind of in the summer, let's be honest, being a woman, I think some of our views are for other reasons. But the video before that only had 30 comments, 66 likes, and 639 views. So, you know, and then the one before that, 1.9, and before that, 993. So it really is, it varies each month, you know, we've got another here with 483 views. It's a rock tutorial, only 621 views. And that's a designated tutorial. And that whenever we seem to do them, it just doesn't work. But I put them out there because if it helped somebody, it helped someone. You know, so it really does vary what we're getting. It's like when we did a Creality printer, 525. A model railway update 3 months ago, 760 views. So I know to some people that might seem a lot, but I mean in relative to our subscribers, it's, you know, we're not hitting peak. I think when I look at videos, I say only 33% watch our video all the way through. So it's, hold on, I think that's a bit dirty. So there's really no rhyme or reason to this algorithm. I can't work it out. Grace was do what for what too. I was on my back resting on my Henry back with a torch and head mounted glasses. I'm amazed I can still do it. I'd love to see me attempt a camera view. Like and subscribe, guys. Thank you, Charles. In buses, wheelchairs, users got to face backwards. Huh? Okay, wow. Ian Press, hi, darling. I'm behind with everyone's videos are going Grace, not just yours and Rob, so I apologise to everyone whose videos I haven't seen or commented on yet. Yeah, but the same as me, Mark. I'm not watching videos, I'm not commenting, I'm not even getting back to people's messages at the moment. We all are in different places, different mental states, you know, of how we're feeling. It's okay. You don't have to apologise. So yeah, we're both okay, darling. Rob's now gone upstairs to rest his shoulder. He's having it more out the sling, not that really he should. But he's getting so frustrated and trying to bring back the muscle. But he does need to put it in. He's been doing quite a bit today, as you'll see in the video tomorrow. Top tiers, the early preview is there. It's to do with the amount of sub views and how much monetary channel mates it prioritises those. Yeah, but it's weird. We just do the same and it just climbs. I have no idea. I have 45 hours watch time from viewers and that at 121 subs. So as I said, I think a lot of ours, people think, oh, we've got there, you know, up to this in a year. I do think you look at how many subscribers we've got to the amount of regulars. I do honestly think that, especially in the summer, you watch those views go up again. There is only one reason we get some of those views. I know we've got you guys that are genuine, loves, you know, lovers of a hobby, genuine appreciate us like the mountains. You know, you honestly, you see me in a low cut top, you don't mind. I might get the comments, you look nice. They're nice compliments. But I do think, especially in the summer, we do only get certain views because I'm a female and I have certain things that you men don't. So, you know, honestly, I hate when people look at numbers. That was a very big habit we got into right at the beginning, as we were watching the numbers. And I don't often look at it anymore because there's no point looking at numbers. The genuine people that are here to stay are here, they comment and whatever, you know, and like in the lives, we've got you guys that are regularly here. This is why we say when we do the giveaways, we want to do it for our regulars because we don't want people to just suddenly jump in and go, oh, I want this free gift, especially the gimbal. How many people, if we'd have opened it to everyone, would have been people that aren't even in the hobby? So, you know, it's about the family that's here. It's about sharing the love of the hobby, the interest, the laughs. You know, that's what it's about. And I think whether we get a low-minute video or whatever, I think we just look at it and think, well, it's just what people aren't interested in. We try not to be. It's hard. It is hard not to look at those numbers and worry. I'm not going to lie. It is hard, especially when you're trying to build that channel and it can knock your confidence. But we try not to. Right, I'm off, Rob and Grace. Thank you for another great live stream. Good night, Gary. You take care, darling. I'm at 0 subs and 0 hours, says Charles. But you're here for the hobby, aren't you, darling? Or the madhouse, whichever one you look at. You're still getting far more views and subs than me, though, Grace. Yes, but Mark, I have something you don't. Let's be honest about this. You know, it's like our views have been quiet over winter, and then suddenly I'm starting to wear more shape-showing things, and views have gone up again. I think there is quite a big percentage that only view for what I'm in. I'm a female. Or wow, I have mountains. You know, I think that's the problem. Is, you know, you do get that, which, you know, it's not something we can stop, obviously. Look at him running through again. There shouldn't be no algorithm, it's useless thing faces. Yeah, it's hard, isn't it? And I think especially as YouTube's grown, they're getting a lot tougher on the algorithms because obviously I think people that have been on YouTube for years, there were no kind of algorithms and that, and it's like ads on Facebook. I was talking to a friend that did the initial logo and has done my Prescott portraits. She works for a company and they did Facebook ads and they didn't get much, and suddenly after the ads were stopped paying for, their views went right down. So I think some of it is they want it to make money when you like pay for ads and things. Yep, that's the one, Grace. I've tried to talk to my daughter about getting an x-ray done after her accident as she got ragdolled. She's still getting pain in her neck and shoulders. Blimmin' get it done. Rob, I'm sure you can answer that. But yeah, by the sounds of that, yeah, she definitely needs to get checked. You know, pain in her neck and shoulders, she's getting pins and needles or anything like that. Obviously, if you want to bring that privately, chat, drop us a message, buddy. Once I moved, I've got a lot of watching videos to do. I was going to say, are you on internet at the moment, Paul? Or are you on, like, phone internet? Because that's why my folks aren't in as much, because I don't have Wi-Fi at mine anymore. Managed to gain some wood from an old sideboard to make a small layout that I got planned for my terrier. Nice. So we were saying, if only we were closer to people. Our problem is, you know, things like when we give away, if we give away wood and that when we don't need it anymore, it's going to be hard unless people come and collect it. We're not really in a good position. We all good? I think we are, Ian. Jason is back. You miss me. I don't care about subs. If I did, I'd put my sweary attempts to build layout online. So this is like why we said, you know, I know we've obviously said sometimes in the episodes they're less after dark, but that's why the lives we relax, because the people that are going to be here are going to be here. You guys like it. You love the pub kind of feeling. And at the end of the day, if people don't like it, bye-bye. As simple as it is, we're not going to change ourselves for anyone. Like Rob said, he's not going to tell me what to wear, and no one else is. You know, it's people have even admitted when they first came to our channel, because it was summer, they worried that Rob was choosing what I wear, or we will wear, you know, I was wearing what I wear for views. It's not that. It's a case of I will wear what I want. And, you know, I've gone for many years before Rob of being controlled and things like that. That yeah, try and see him try. Yeah, it wouldn't end well. Yeah, as Rob is saying, please share your links again, guys. YouTube can't be that strict. There's a video going around of a woman in a bedsheet, a sizable assets with ugly eyes clipping on, juggling around like sassel dance. Yeah, again, it's funny, you get all these video, Facebook, all that, and yeah, you do something simple on ours, and I don't get it. Rob Tinder beans work wonders. Oh, I've been in my loft most of the day. I've bought a new loco and videoed it too. Alan, hi darling, what have you gone for? Or are you not going to reveal to us until your video comes out? Nope. I'm not working tomorrow, Andy. I'm possibly going to Spa Valley Railway tomorrow, but it depends on the weather. Oh, fingers crossed for you. Grace, isn't it about trains and my hobby? I might have missed what I was saying at the time. So yes, Charles, you know, that's what this is about. But I think our channel's kind of developed a bit. You're right, man. So I think our channel has developed a bit in the fact that there is that community there as well, especially on the lives. There is that big community element, and I think the lives have definitely turned into that rather than it's a live, it's all model railway. Because again, tonight I've not done anything. And the last, you know, the after dark, letting off steam, innuendos. But that's what we like. We've said, you know, things are manic at the moment and all that. But we absolutely love doing these lives because it gives us a break as well. It gives us a bit of normality. I know I'm not my 100% self at the moment. I know that. I know it's been picked up by others. But I would hate to not do the lives at the moment. I think that getting out there with the community is what we need. It gives Rob someone else to talk to. I see videos taking years, a couple of thousand, doesn't matter. Keep posting. Yeah, if you post a 12-minute video every day, the algorithm would seriously pick you up and share you more. No, we ain't going to be doing that. Hi to Mum on Pooch. I'll tell Mum when she's back that you guys are saying hello. Grace, you got Twin Peaks and the men have Lonely Mountain. And Rob has the Twin Peaks. Hello, good fellows, and hi, Grace. It's all about the hobby. Exactly. Oh, she's still been up on Williams. Everyone's saying hello to you, by the way, man.
Good evening.
Man's still not 100%, guys, so.
Because she hasn't come to my room.
No, I think she's keeping clear because of this one. She might even be in ours.
He's up in bed, is he?
Yeah, he's resting his shoulder.
on.
And that's the thing as well. Hey?
Has been with me.
Is she still with you?
Last time I was up, yeah.
Don't let me know when she is.
I was waiting for the fight from these two.
Thank you.
Good evening, Alan. Yeah, I don't want to be negative, but sometimes you're in a live draw and half the names in the hat, you never see them in the chat. So yeah, this is why with our draw, that's why we're trying to, it might seem funny to others, but we want to try and think of those that actively are in the channel and not just here for rewards. So it's probably not the usual way of doing it. People might not like it, but we don't want it to go to people that just turn up for the good. You guys are here, good and the bad, and that's our way of giving back to you. I'm sure that can't be right. What's that? Sorry, female modelers are always interesting for the middle-aged cohort. Valleys that include the women modelers formerly known as men. But this is the thing, isn't it? I think as well, you guys appreciate that I am genuinely interested in my hobby. And that's what I love. And that's why I love seeing other female modelers happy to do the same. But we've heard ourselves, as you guys have, unfortunately, some females do get the slack. Whether I don't get it as much because I'm with Rob or maybe because I bite back, I don't know. Get him to say hi on my way back. He's sneak past. Gracie's 00, lucky Rob. Hello, Captain Static. So yeah, things like innuendos like that, we love. And I will always, you know, be grateful to you guys in my mountains that day. You were such gentlemen about it. Rob is saying, defo go check to your daughter. Fly my fake mountains will never wince against natural. YouTube is a roller coaster. If I had video on my other channel that doesn't do well, yeah, it's disappointing, but it's just, well, move on. Yep. Grace, just stick with a hobby. We ain't going anywhere. I said so, but I can't be there to insist, Rob. If she keeps up, she will have to go. Maybe you can say to her you spoke to something medical and see if, I don't know. I don't know, buddy, but hopefully she does. No need to give things away. No, but we want to. That is our way of giving back. You know, we can't do a lot to thank you guys for your support. Like we said many times, we would not be in the position we are to do anything on our way if it wasn't for you guys and your support and donations and monetization, which again is thanks to you guys watching my videos and so whatnot. So we want to do it as a way to give back, you know, because we feel we've had so much from you guys and we're not giving much back. So it's just something we want to do. Seems to be a you problem, mate. What's that? Sorry, Chris. Yeah, I get there. You can't force treatment. Just give best advice. Rob, keep wearing the dress. Who t-shirts. Oh, we love them. And all things sharing other pages. Thank you, Flymo. Hi to Mum and Pooch. I hope you guys heard, Mum. She's still talking quite low at the moment. Wear what you want because it's comfort. Regardless if it's a gimp suit bikini for North Pole, Sporing Gore, it's your channel comfort. If others don't like it, then don't watch. Yep. With reference to videos, it could take me 2 or 3 days to watch Model Railway related video because I watch them when we get back from work. Exactly. So again, it's, you might look at your views and it might be because people have got a lot going on. So that again is why they're not seeing it as much. It's like around Christmas, probably find numbers drop because people were busy with Christmas. Negativity, Grace. Sorry, what am I saying? Negativity. Sorry, Rob. Good evening all. Just a flying visit before bedtime. Hope you're doing well. Jerry, darling, hope you're keeping well, sweetheart. You have been missed. You have been noticed. We are here for good, for bad, and the ugly. Also the funny. Yep, and that's just my face. Doctor Who, not dress. Oh my God, spell check madness. I knew what you meant. Suzanne and Jenny Kirk is what female modelers. Yeah, and there's been a few, isn't there, over the years of, and you've also got Kathy Millett. She does amazing. I know she's gone on to like her war models now, isn't she? But it is brilliant. And even on the Facebook pages, you see female modelers that are posting things, and it's fantastic. You know, it's one of those, it was maybe once a male dominated hobby, but a lot of females are getting involved, or partners of others that are into it because they found it's interesting. And females have smaller hands, which tend to work well, I believe, with things like Metcalf kits. That's not just me being sexist. I've seen people put that their hobbies have gotten to do it. So it's different up here, Grace. Also, they didn't go straight to A&E. She spent all night in A&E before being seen before. Now, no, that's kind of the same here. It's just that manic and the numbers, isn't it? Grace, we all check out each other different ways. We men and women do it as long as you're happy. I appreciate the female form. If a grateful personality, she is a winner. Hey, yep, it's Saturday night. Let's meet in town. I'm ready. A country is going to, I just remember we had an empire led by an emperor, then we had a kingdom led by a king, now we have a country.
What time are you finishing?
I'm not going to be too much longer, ma'am, because I need to get sorted and...
Come on, Judy.
No, Bubbles. People have said hello to you, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
I said hello.
No, no. So yeah, I don't think I am going to be on for much longer, guys, because I've got to sort a few things before bed as well. I mean, sometimes I watch YouTube on the bus to and from work because it's roughly a 45-minute journey. Yeah, so people check it at all different times as well. Hello, Paul, still laughing. Plus Dawn Quest. So I don't know as many because, as I said, I'm not watching really videos at the moment, but that's just where my head is at the moment. But again, that's why different people probably tune into different channels at the moment. Another one like it's Model Railway Quest, which is Dawn Quest channel. What's that other one, Andy? Dragon. Is that from you? We've watched a couple of hers. Hers is more arty, but we've got hers as well. Ice sausage hands, not good for Metcalf. I do have very large hands, but I still manage to do intricate modelling. I'm not saying men can't. It's just, you see, like on the Metcalf pages, and they say like their missus have got involved because they do that bit. Night all, I made it tonight. No night, Charles, darling. As I said, I'm going to head off soon myself. They have to make 26 hours a day to fit in all the YouTube videos like to watch. What's interesting though is I do find more people are like tuning in, whether it's a Saturday when we're doing more talking than modelling, whether it's because I'm missing comments, I don't know, or we're just talking about interesting stuff, I don't know. Giving your marching orders, Grace, by the left, quick march off to bed. Yeah, I think so. Mav's told me. And RGJ and all good fellows in the chat.
Didn't think we meant to.
Wait, you had it earlier or do you need it again?
Can I have it 4 times a day?
Oh, okay.
Excellent.
So yeah, on that one, guys, I think I am going to call it a night. Because it's just a chat one, I probably won't leave it up for like the minute. There's not exactly anything for you to look at. But I do appreciate we're here 11:30 at night. If it wasn't for me doing this training tomorrow, and it's not just sitting down listening, it's for full-on mental health training. We've got to do our restraining training and that again as well. So because it is a pretty full-on day, I am going to have to call it a night. Obviously, we know like in the summer again, it will probably go later and things. Grace, you should go soon as you need to do stuff. I recommend film-wise, butterfly film, but sad music. It's good to chat, Grace. Yeah, so I think we've had a good few chats lately. It has worked well. Been a great show, listening, chatting, lurking and laughing. 1 minute warning there, guys, to saying the night. Thank you, Craig. Yep, it's a good night from me. It's been a great evening chatting night, everyone. So, yeah, I do think maybe in winter we should do more chats. I think in summer there's a lot more to watch. Bobos, why does she need me to tap her to go?
Cat's on here.
Leave her.
Okay, so what's the window? Cat's on here.
Judy,
She's gonna have a cat.
she is.
Judy, get in. Come on.
Bye, Grace, get some rest. You need it for morning. So yeah, it's mainly because it is such a busy day tomorrow. It's a very intense day, this training. You know, where your first aid courses and things like that, and your refreshers, you've got the info. But yeah, it's very full on, just like the mental health jobs. We do get spot on training. So night, Grace, Rock Mum and everyone. Catch you all tomorrow. Enjoy tonight's live. So yeah, anyone that's live tomorrow, I apologise if we do miss you. Did I see Craig is going live in the evening? Don't know how with it I'm going to be. But I know we are going to miss Andy's. That's for sure. Me, I had no to draw a question to the Wally video on YouTube. Seems to come from nowhere. Not me, but find channels go. News, reader style, talk vid. So yeah, I think just when we've got bits to do. But yes, it's great to see people coming in again that haven't been in for a while. But I think at that, I'm not going to give a minute warning tonight. Well, 1 minute warning's already been done. So I think I am going to turn it off just from here, guys. But thank you all once again. Like we say, we wouldn't be where we are without you guys. We never want to forget that. And hopefully you enjoy the video that's out tomorrow. There is actually stuff that's been done and a lot more successfully. That's all I'll say on that. But yeah. Thanks as always, guys. We absolutely, you know, we can't get over the support and the love we get from you guys. So thank you all. And our lurkers, good night. Once again, lurkers, if you ever want to say hello, please do. You don't have to even say after that, but it is always nice to get to know a few of the lurkers. Lovely to have a company, Grace, and see you both. Please don't worry about calling. We will catch up when we can. Well, as soon as he's driving, maybe we can get over to you, Snowy, and you're always welcome here, sweetheart. But you've got bits going on yourself. So, yes, good night all from me. I don't know if the dog's down here or not. I will go and hunt for that in a minute because I've got a few things before bed. So, thank you all once again, guys, as always, and hopefully you enjoy the video tomorrow. Top tiers, it is up for you. If anybody does want a sneak peek, if you're a member or patron, there was a sneak peek posted. So that is there for you to see a little sneak peek of what is coming tomorrow. And yeah, hopefully we will get more done this week. again, it depends on the weather. With it warming up, it was nice. Today's been tidy and lots of other stuff. So, night all. Sorry, I missed most of this. I've been watching various lives since 15 today. Don't worry, Jerry. Like we say, attendance is not mandatory. The time you're in is not mandatory. So, Robert, Cersei, hiya. Grace Vienna Morrow has a woman in Model Railway in the USA. Make great help and a way to talk to other women. Oh, okay, that's nice. Is that like a Facebook page or something? But Robert, it's nice to see you commenting again. Big hello. We've not seen you for a while unless you've been lurking. I imagine I'll spend 20 minutes letting a lot late beat. That's all getting sorted and much more soon. So yes, I'm just going to give Robert a chance to comment because I've obviously just asked him there. If not, message me, Robert. It feels so weird saying Robert because my Rob don't like Robert, but so yes, guys. Good night from me. I'm actually going now. I'm being a typical female. I'm going. No, I'm not. I'm going. No, I'm not. I watched the video while waiting for some channel called RGJ delayed its start. Been working. Well, no problem, Robert. It is lovely to see you hopping in. So, night from me, guys. Take care, and hopefully we'll see you on Tuesday night. And the episode's out tomorrow. Night, all.